We already ready, buddy.
What's up, y'all? HTG Brian back on the links for some more PGA Tour 2K25. I did some looking ahead as there's the schedule here. Turns out there are 34 weeks in my career. We are at week 15. So here's my thought. We've made it about halfway, just a little shy of halfway in the first 3 weeks. This is stream number 4. I can skip the training and multiple events each time I get to a tournament. So that'll chop off like 20% of each week that we have done, maybe longer. That's going to speed things up quite a bit. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get through this sooner than later. But hey, the one bad thing about that skipping is that I don't get any like practice rounds. I'm gonna have to go straight into the tourney, but so far I've done pretty well. I have found that if I'm out and away from the desk and I'm moving around, it's real easy to get your up and down a little bit off center. So what I've been doing is placing the controller and hitting it, you know, both legs on the table here, and it seems to give me a pretty straight go. Since I've been doing that, I've been getting tons and tons of perfects, whether they're perfect, almost perfect, perfect, or whatever. But the easy mode's been easy, and I feel like I'm going to keep on with the keeping on. Before we jump into though, let's go ahead and say hey to the chat. Let's go ahead and get me caught up, though, so this guy will stop flapping and let me flap away. All right, perfect. Early notification squad today was Chacho, Rob, and Matt. Thanks for being early, guys. Much love, much love. Mike was out there early. Raised was out there early. What is up? What is up? We got Ben out there. We had a Ben sighting on a Monday morning. That's not a usual time frame. Good to see you, though, Ben. I did get... Wait, did I get the... Twitter is officially out there. Yes, yes, yes. So, feeling good about that, too. All right, all right. Jason is back. What's good, Jason? Welcome back. Double K is out there. What's up, Kirsten? Let's see here. That's a new one. So, Raised, I have a question for you. You did something this morning that I've never seen done before. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I gifted somebody a membership, and somehow, some way, it now does not show Shay J as the recipient. It actually shows message deleted by Raised by Wolves at 9:36. I've never seen a membership get deleted. Oh man, oh man, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see here. Tamara is back. Hopefully that code works for you tomorrow. I just got an email this morning from Funko, and it says, hey, we missed you. Here's 20% off. Use it by the 27th and save 20% on your next order. And so, that being said, I don't have any plans to order any Funko, especially in the next couple of days. I got a bunch of money going out in the next, like, 3 weeks. Taxes. You know, got to pay taxes. But... ultimately, the other big chunk is going to be some car stuff. I'm opting to do it, but maybe it might not ever happen. I've told the wife this morning, if I don't get some sort of confirmation or get my parts installed before the sale goes up and it costs me extra money, I'm not going there anymore. I'm going somewhere else. So that's kind of the thing. So tomorrow... we're going to be up in the neighborhood. We have that meeting with the bank. And I told the wife, I said, you know, I'm thinking about just swinging by. Let's just swing by. We're not going to be too far away. And, of course, the wife, without even missing a beat, goes, ooh, I'll call and see if Baby Luke's available. Because Baby Luke's is like 3 miles from where we're going to be. So I might get to see my little Baby Luke tomorrow. Let's see here. Who else is out there? Who else is out there? My Ninja Gaming is back. Sorry about your loss. I saw that it was, you said it was your barber. I mean, depending on how close you were, like my dad, his 2 brothers, my grandfather, my uncles, I should say my cousins, not my uncles. My uncles too, because my dad's brothers. Even my little brothers, both all get their hair cut from a guy here in Salem. None of them even live in Salem. Not one of them. They all live 30 to 50 minutes away, but they all drive to see Bill the Butcher, who has been their hair guy for 30 plus years. You know, and Bill's up there. Like, when I was taking my grandfather to Bill a few years back, I was like, dang, I don't think Bill's going to be cutting hair much longer. Bill is still cutting hair, and it's been 6-7 years since then. So it just depends on your connection. Regardless, sorry for your loss. It's never easy. Paige is out there. What up, Paige? Good to see you. So, Raised, I do have a like a novel that I've sent you on Discord. No hurry, but if and when you get a chance, check that out. Really, I'm just trying to ask some questions about whether or not you have any ways to get a hold of Brian D. I don't know if the chat has noticed, but it's now officially been 2+ weeks since we have seen Brian D. Brian D has reported that he has a fair amount of health issues, and as somebody who's been so involved in our community for so long, I can't help but wonder and hope that he's okay. So, fun fact, I was actually, for some reason, my stream keeps stopping. Anybody else having troubles with the YouTube? Like, it's legit stopping. I have to keep hitting play again. It's not stopping the stream, it's just stopping my playback of the stream. Anyways, some of you might remember a while back I played a game called Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. It had a really funky, different soundtrack, and there was a couple of songs I really enjoyed and had kind of on repeat while I was playing that game. Brian D did not like those at all. We went rounds back and forth, like playfully rounds back and forth. Like he was calling it like the worst song ever, and I would be like the best song ever, and like back and forth and forth and back. And that being said, I was sending him a message, and as soon as I hit enter to see if he was okay, my Spotify kicked on that song, which I have not heard in a long time. It sent chills down my spine, but in the worst way, because I felt like, in a way, that was Brian letting me know that he's out there, he's okay. But at the same time, how would that happen? So anyways, I definitely I'm a little concerned, because we haven't seen him in a while, and I know Brian's, like I said, had some struggles in the health department. So I have not played this since last week. I did go ahead and up my power a little bit more. I had some monies to spend, so hey, not bad for a full week, right? Speaking of loss, not trying to self-promote my coworker's family.
This shot in the 220 range.
Yeah, no worries. We get it. We know you're not trying to self-promote. 5 hybrid. Ugh. Oh, that was rough. Hey, that was actually not bad. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods.
But he's feeling it today.
Will he make it?
Oh, he couldn't get that one to go, unfortunately.
Okay,
Tiger no goods.
back to live play. And right now,
Let's pull out the old Un Puter. So it's going way down fast, and then it looks like it's sloping to the left. I don't know if this is enough, but let's go ahead and take a quick peek. That was not helpful. That was not helpful at all.
Oh, that was so close. This putt left for birdie. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Meander. Oh! I gotta hit it. Gotta hit it. I gots to hit it.
On a nice line.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Birdie putt goes in. It's pretty tight on the leaderboard. He's got
No
the lead,
YouTube
but
issues.
Ricky
Good to
Fowler
hear.
in second
Good to hear.
place. The 10th hole is a par 4.
A shortish par 4 in length, dogleg from right to left. No bunkers anywhere to be found on this green. However, the one big hazard is the green itself.
Ooh.
Undulating on every square inch.
Undulating. I don't like
got about 160 yards to the hole here.
undulating. You can undulate your face, bro. It's in the hole.
Kenny tells us this is a 9-iron. What an
Oh!
incredible
Oh
shot.
my
It almost
gosh.
went in.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Well, let's take
Alright.
a look at how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 4.
Only
The
4.
par 3
Ooh,
11th hole.
hole in one
Par 3,
chance.
Back up the hill. It's got bunkers front and to the left. This
So it's
green
running
runs
left early.
diagonally from left to right.
Yeah.
Really difficult to get your tee shot close with the pins on the left-hand side.
I mean, those are some pretty sweet
This is a
spots.
5-iron.
Oh, God, I thought that was in.
Well done.
Oh, I need that hole in one, y'all. I
Henny, what
need
is he
that
thinking
hole
out with
in
this
one.
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Ooh.
And that counts. That's the 5th birdie of the day.
Yeah, boy.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole.
Why does it look like you? Why does it look like you can go right?
43 yards, par 5.
Why does it look like it goes right?
Leg from right to left. Generous landing area.
Oh, you know
That's
what?
when the
Because we
big
just came
decision
back
comes
this
into
way.
play.
Oh,
Go for it
interesting.
or lay it up.
Interesting. All right, let's focus on where we're going now. I want it to kick and rolling, rolling, rolling.
Nicely done.
Oh, it's going downhill. That should have rolled a lot longer. 5 wood. Oh, this is going to roll. And I'm getting that contact
He's
perfect.
got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Well,
Goes so slow when it's like on its own
pure
because I've been
fashion
speeding it up.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
there. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day.
Get out of the way, bro.
Pretty sure this is going to move to the left.
All right, so probably. Oh!
5 feet coming up to the cup.
It's my first putt miss today.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
What's
take
happening?
him to
No
8
YouTube.
under.
Let's
Our
YouTube
current
phone.
leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage.
6 strokes after one day. Oh, it's way gooder than that. Oh, I had an eagle. I didn't, but the AI did. I'll take it. And I keep getting emails, and I keep
And
hoping
folks, at
it's
the
going
end
to
of
be.
his first round, he's going to find
My guy,
himself in
Dean.
first place. Not bad, Rich.
It's been absolutely
Score
flawless
even or
so far.
better.
I cannot wait to see what this player
Complete a
can do.
round without invoking the stroke limit. Bro,
So
when
that's
was
what
the
we look
last
for
time you
today.
saw that happen to
Rich
me?
Beam, Luke Elvey,
Never!
the entire 2K Sports crew.
Stroke
I'm Andrew
limit's
Catalan.
12, I
We'll see you
believe. I
next
mean,
time.
I guess in the PGA it might be a little different, but I'm pretty sure standard stroke limit per a hole is 12 if you're playing by the rules. Like if you're first timer and you're a kid, you might find yourself in a little bit higher situation. But yeah, playing by the rules. All right, so I got a little bit of money too. I got 300 VC for that. Virtual credits, I think is what that stands for. That's beautiful.
Time to prepare for the dramatic
It's a
season-long
beauty.
race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the
It's a
PGA
beauty.
Tour. It's time for the second round of the prestigious Legends Championship. Welcome back, Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you back.
I
with
need
us.
that hole in
And
one.
Rich, as we dig into this
Hey,
second
look at that.
round,
We got
our
a chance
featured
right here.
player is leading the pack as the round begins.
It's always good to be leading after the first day, but listen, you got a lot of golf left to go. Let's not get too excited yet. Let's appreciate yesterday.
Jeez.
To move on.
Henny, what type of lie does he face in this bunker?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough.
Ooh. A digging truck?
Needs this to
Does she
drop
even
to
know what
save
golf
par.
is?
John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, this one starts out pretty straight and takes a little turn to the right as it nears the hole.
Yeah,
That is
boy.
an incredible recovery on this hole.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
South of midnight.
Over to number 8. It's a
Neighbors,
par 4.
Suburban Warfare.
From right to left, fairway
Is that
contours
on
from right
console?
to left, making this
Steam,
a little
lame.
bit narrower than it actually is.
Just got
Second
the
shot
new
to a
key
green
mailer
that sits
email.
above the player with a large
Key mailer is a
runoff
place I
area
get
to the right-hand
keys for
side.
games sometimes. Ooh, that was a rough schmack.
Okay.
349. Okay.
Looks like about 120 yards left. This looks right at the pin. All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
This one's looking good.
That's right.
The putt goes in. And
That's
the
how you
lead
do it.
continues to grow. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard.
The ninth is a par 5.
Dog leg from left to right. Just avoid those fairway bunkers down the left.
You know, another
side.
thing we could try
Second
too is
shot
if Gray
straight
shows his face
back
today.
up the hill. Dotted with 3
No, I'm
bunkers,
just kidding,
but
I'm
what a
just kidding.
great opportunity to
We
make
might
it
be able
birdie
to
on this
get
closing hole in the
a
front nine.
duel match going.
This is his second shot.
That was a funny thing there. Did you see that? Like showed the pin and all that. Actually, that's not gonna be good enough. Let's go. It's gonna take a funky bounce. Won't you take me to funky bounce? Won't you take me to urge? Sit down.
Wouldn't that have been nice?
That would have been nice. Instead, it rolls 70 feet
Well,
away.
birdie here. Good putt to make.
Whoop. Come on back now.
Oh, he's going to like the look of this.
No, I don't. I put way too much on it.
Would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts.
Only 24? What?
Okay, let's head to the next.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first
Yeet.
place. We start the back 9 here at the 10th.
The code worked. Awesome.
From right to left. Tee shot wants to hug the left.
That's
tree
great
as best
news.
possible. No bunkers to be found.
Look at
However,
that thing roll.
This green is nasty. Movement everywhere.
Everyone.
This is a 150-yard shot.
This is going to roll further than that pitching wedge if you're wondering why.
I like this play.
Yes!
Incredible.
Yes!
Pulling out from that far away.
That's how you do it.
Amazing.
That's how you do it.
Wow, what can
My
you
wife's
say?
downstairs probably
Pulling
going,
it
what
out
is
from the
happening out
fairway.
there?
Every player loves that feeling. What a shot indeed.
That was the legitness. Yeah.
This shot was
No, it was a 2. It was a 2.
just as nice on the second
It was a
tee.
par 4, and I got it in 2, so that's an eagle.
After that hole.
But man, that would have been.
Way to the 11th.
All right, here we go. Another chance here.
Long
This
par
time
three
for a
to
hole in one.
front and left with a runoff area on the right-hand side. That's the place you want to miss it. That's the place you can get it up and down from.
Pulling hybrid out of the
Oh,
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
great wind management.
is from 10 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Here's a look at the action from earlier today.
Is it me making that long shot?
Before we go
If
back
not,
to
I don't
live
care.
play, let's take a look at the
If not, I
leaderboard.
don't care. Record 500 birdies or better. I got 250 birdies already. That's a lot of birds, man. Nail it. Record 10 pars or better in a single round. Well, they don't give me a chance.
And the second
I don't play
round comes
10
to an end,
holes.
and they are in
So some of those
first
challenges
place.
are not going to be
It's been
feasible unless I go
absolutely
full
flawless so far. I
manual.
cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke LV, and the entire crew.
That was a sweet shot. I'm still like in awe of my own awesomeness. Awe of my awesomeness. No? Boo? Boo? Yikes. Am I seeing this right? Is there really only 4 people out there? I feel like there's more chatting with me, but... Oh, now it says 7. It's still like unbelievably low.
2K
Everyone done with
Sports,
PGA?
in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The third round of the
I'm surprised. I wonder if
Legends
Bobby sent me any
Championship
messages.
starts
Oh, he
right
might
now.
have.
Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today.
So,
We're
I was just looking to see who was online this morning, and I saw him playing God of War Ragnarok, and I said, gross.
All right, let's get you out to the 6th hole. I think he likes that one. And now this from about 150 yards away.
9-9.
Well, that's the way you play it. We might see a birdie here at the 6th.
Oh, you're
Great
gonna
approach
see a
shot
birdie.
to this green.
There's no way I'm missing this
Any
putt.
Better than that. Amazing shot.
Oh, that's the putt! No, I'm just kidding.
And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. We've made our way
3-wood.
to a par 3.
Long par 3 down the hill, but plenty of room to land your
Nice.
tee shot out to the left and have it camber onto the green.
Yeah, I'm not an Assassin's Creed guy. I've just never been a fan of that series. I don't know that I will ever will be.
There's a slope here, and it's
I
going
don't
to go right to
know
left on the slope.
why. I know that initially it had a lot to do with the control scheme.
This putt starts on a good line. Yes!
And as time went on, I just got further and further behind in the story, less and less interested, and I just haven't played it. I hear they're fun games, but you know, I hear Elden Ring's fun too.
Yeah, let's see
You know,
this again.
not a
And
game for
this
me
one on
though.
repeat.
Let me out of the replay, please. Okay.
We're back. Time to have more live play.
Psych. We'll never
Our
know if he
featured
made it or
player
not.
Continues to look good out there. Currently in first place.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Slight dog
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Hit those humps and rolling.
That second shot.
Isn't this where I made the shot last time? The pin's in a different placement if it is.
Well, Rich, this looks like a familiar spot for this player.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Well, this one's going right at the flag.
What if I'd have made that again? What if I'd have made that again? That was so close.
Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day.
Long and lots of
After that
stories.
hole,
Yes,
he
they
still
they
has
all
the
are.
top spot on the leaderboard.
I think Ragnarok's probably the longest one. You broke YouTube? I don't know if I'd be celebrating that.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out.
5-wood. Oh, this
He
guy.
has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
It's in the hole. It's in the hole.
On the green,
That's a pretty
it's
sweet
two.
shot.
About that.
Always like the aggressive
I'll
play,
take it.
going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it. Oh, look at how
No,
soft and
I don't want to
supple
say
those
this.
hands are.
I want to play my
Let's
game.
get back to the action.
I got 17 more weeks.
12
Oh, he
feet
made it. He made it. Did you hear it?
Soaring high. If this goes in, this one for eagle.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Yeah, just a slight break to the left on this putt.
Putt is underway.
Gonna fly like an eagle.
That's an eagle.
25 eagles or better. I got 19 of them already. That's a wild.
We start the back 9 with a par 4.
Little dog leg from right to left. Skirt the trees down the left-hand side. Short second shot to a green that has undulations everywhere.
This is a good 130 club.
I feel like this is the hole that I hit that.
I
hit the pin!
The caddy here. Let's see if it was the right
I
shot.
hit the pin.
How about this birdie putt?
Ooh, it dives. It dives.
That looked good all the
Missed
way.
a birdie pot.
3 feet left.
3 feet high and rising.
Well, after an approach shot like that,
I think
Rich, that
after
feels like a
today's
wasted
stream, I think
opportunity.
I'm getting a
After
whacking,
that hole, still in front
a
on the
mustache
leaderboard.
whack, and a little bit off the top too, probably. Hey, there's Gray. What's the Gray doing?
Rich, only 18 holes remain, and our featured player has built a nice cushion.
This player is so far out front.
So
Have nothing
cushion.
to worry about except for breathing the final 18 holes. This has been an extraordinary week for them.
Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Gray, what did you think of that RoboCop meme that I sent you a couple days ago? Watching YouTube. Duh, bruh, duh. Come on. Continue avant. Oh, who's this? 503. Is that? Yeah, I don't have nobody's listed for this number that's calling me right now. That's weird. It doesn't usually happen. Usually it'll say something. I have to take a break from gaming. I have way too many games going on at the same time. Look, bro, look. You haven't even been gaming. I mean,
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to see who will be the big winner at the Legends Championship. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. And Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
look what
Just
I
a
did.
monumental lead going in this final round. I mean, it's got to be debilitating to the other golfers around him. This player, he's so far past everybody right now. They've got to be scratching their heads going,
If the number was bright, it was a 503 number.
Let's go down to the 10th
But yes,
hole.
that would be
That's a
insanely
good
crazy,
look
Ben.
at
That would
anyone
be
will catch him in this final
insanely
round.
crazy.
Let's pick up the action. That appears to be a very good line off the tee.
That appears to be a very good
Okay, what
line.
do you see down there?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
It's in the hole.
This one is going straight.
Zzz.
That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
that would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Yeesh.
That was
Oh!
close. He's got this one for par. Henny, how tricky is this one?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
No, I
Just
missed
needed
it.
A little bit more on that one. That's a bogey on the scorecard, and you don't want to give
That's
the
my
rest of
first
the
bogus.
field any hope.
It's all Gray's
Taking a
fault
look
because he's
at the
chatting at
leaderboard,
me,
he's got
distracting
the
me.
lead. Time for the tee shot at 11.
Long par 3, back up the hill. Green runs from left to right and away from you. The miss is out to the right, a chip and a putt.
Hole in
Pretty simple.
one.
5-iron on the way.
No!
5 feet to the cup.
He's
Oh!
got this one for birdie.
The putt goes in for birdie, and what a great job to get that shot back.
Bruh, bounced it off the flag again.
Let's check out the 12th hole. It's a par 5.
Dog leg from right to left. Generous landing area, but from middle of fairway, you must decide, do I take this second shot on, or do I play smart and lay it up?
This one appears to be fairway.
352. All right. No!
John on the ground.
No!
There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
Rich, you look at Colin Morikawa and his iron game. He is always locked in.
He's
Iron
just one of these
Man.
players that is able to repeat the same motion time after time. It's robotic-like, but it has an artistry to it as well.
I could eat.
He really is one of the players that you just want to sit there and watch on the driving range, kind of get mesmerized by exactly how good he really is.
You're talking about me, how good I really am.
It's a long par 4.
Oh, I haven't
Dog
played
leg
this one
from
yet.
Right to left. Big hitters are going to try and cut as much off of CJ's Creek as possible, leaving themselves with a very short wedge shot to a pretty inviting green, it must be said.
Blonk.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. Second shot here on the 13th. That is a high-quality shot. Got a lot of that one.
Roll it back, roll it back, roll it
Well,
back.
that's a handy shot. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one is breaking left to right.
Get excited.
Ah!
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
Logic complaint.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, that is crushed. Standing over his second shot.
Hoping for an amazing bounce here. That was so close. If that would have hit the pin and gone in, I would have retired. That would have been it. I would have never swung a club again.
Feet to the
I still think they should have the Happy Gilmore heckler in the crowd. Nice shot, jackass.
Oh, won't be happy with
I
that.
gave it more juice, and it went shorter.
Finishes up the efforts
It went
with a
numb.
total tap-in. We've arrived at a par 4.
Long par 4, back down the hill. Fairway tilts from right to left. Second shot to a green that chases away from you, but be mindful that water in the back comes into play should any shots chase away from you.
Putting for birdie
Whole
here.
time.
Okay, time to return to the action.
Nobody cares. Just make it.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Some stunning views from up here, because this green, well, it's very downhill.
10 out of 10 marks given.
Just 3 feet to the cup. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
That's what's up. That's the end game.
No change.
Oh, no,
atop
I thought
the
that was it.
leaderboard after that hole. Here's the par 3 16th hole.
I love this hole. Short par 3 with lots of movement, lots of danger, though, should you miss this green. Beautiful par 3.
That's another green in regulation.
Nobody cares. Did she make it?
To see how good this player is in full flow.
Okay, back-to-back birdies. Things are heating up.
I would never say anything like that.
The 17th hole is a par 4.
This brings all the excitement you could ever want in a major championship. A drivable par 4, massive green. You can find the green, but birdie is not guaranteed. Do you lay it up or do you go
boy.
for it?
That's a fantastic shot by our leader.
Doesn't sound like me tomorrow.
This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie.
Ah!
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Pretty straight putt up until the end. It takes a little bit of a turn to the right.
So close. 4 feet left to the hole.
These par putts, they keep around going.
Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. We've reached the final hole
Speed
of the event
golf.
with the lead. Can he close it out? That's a pretty good shot.
Doesn't
right
sound like
there.
me at all.
Here's the second at 18. This is a 7-iron.
Yeah!
Dream about your entire life.
There's
Our
two
featured player
amazing
takes home the
chip-ins
title
in
of
one
Legends
tournament.
Championship.
How far away? How far was that?
All around. You're right. This is what dreams are made of. Please don't pinch me. I don't want to wake up.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Nobody was. Okay.
And Rich, flashback to
I should
2002
have
when you
screenshotted
won the
me
PGA
holding up.
Championship.
Ooh.
What is this player feeling right now as they win their first major?
They're not feeling anything. In fact, they have no idea what just happened.
Don't use my jokes on me, Bobby.
Sink in slowly but surely, but right now they're floating as they well should be. What a performance.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
Next. Oh, look at that jacket. Look at that jacket. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that jacket. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that jacket. Power washer. Yes, gross. What? No one's playing Power Wash. Nobody's playing Power Wash today. Yep. Going for the blue elephant. Oliphant. Talk times. No need to beat myself up. Can I get a bling? Bitty bing, bing, bing. So we want to skip. Confirm. Skip. Confirm. And play. Yay. Oh, we have some messages. Yes. Bridgestone. What are they saying? I'm already with Bridgestone, so they got to be saying like, bro, you're the best. Nice. I'm honored to have your support. Such a great conversation. Yeah, what I've done is another level. They just don't build them like me anymore, bro. $531 followers. That's cool. I get followers for people reading my private conversations with my manager. Don't forget us little guys. Yeah, because I smoked you like a cigarette. Oh, watch out! Oh no! I didn't look to see. That's stupid. I messed that up. I went lion instead of elephant. Stupid Brian with the quick button pressings. $4,000 followers for a private text conversation. Low back's been bothering me for the last couple days. I think I know why, but I don't want to admit to it. Decline. Basically, I've been trying to stand while working a little bit, and it doesn't always work out, especially if I have to like type or do something. My butt gets a little bit tired sitting in this chair all freaking day. So I've switched it up. Try to been standing a little bit. I need one of those standing desks is what I need, but I don't really have room for it up here. All right, we off. Should be week 16 now. I could always sim a week or two, but I feel like playing is the way to go. And maybe we will do like, you know, power wash next week. Looking at the numbers, it's crazy. Like even Kirsten's like, all right, I've seen enough golf. I'm out of here.
Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The first round of the Norwood Invitational is about to start. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich.
Timing on that was pretty impeccable, Kirsten.
Kenny Koyak is walking with the feature group. John McCarthy on the course as well. We've got a great day on tap. These players are excited to try and go low and race up that leaderboard. It's all coming up next here on 2K Sports.
And the players left.
Nobody cares. Did he make it?
Get up and down here from the sand.
Doesn't sound like it.
It's a green seeker.
Wow, I am pin seeking today. Well, that's some major lag right there that almost botched me. At least I'm here, unlike Gurgis Interruptus. For now you are. I'll ask you a question in 30 minutes and I won't find you. It's all good though. I get it, golf's long and boring.
This is a 5-iron.
This is looking good. Is it gonna go?
Just a phenomenal approach here at the 8th, and now we're going to see a birdie.
Ah, not even 1 foot. 1 foot away.
5-5. That's 5 birdies for the round.
And as we get to the tee,
I just want a friggin' hole-in-one.
wearing a blindfold, I could tell
I've
you
had
it's
too
gonna be
many
some
close
really
calls.
massive bunkers and a big clump of trees in my way.
Welcome to Emery Beach. Thank you very little. This is a big sweeping dogleg right par 5. A lot of area out to the right-hand side, but you cannot reach from there. You want to lay it up to a really good number. Green sits just above you a little bit with water on the left-hand side and a deep bunker.
Doesn't
on the
look like
right.
that number left a message.
Playing from around 210 yards here.
I was hoping they did. All right, 5 hybrid.
That was special. And then the putter waits.
Straight like an arrow.
Oh, what a putt. And that will
What
take him to
a
6
putt! What a putt!
This hole is a par 4.
Premium on accuracy here off the tee. Dotted bunkers down the left, larger ones down the right.
I don't know that I've had a
First time,
perfect, perfect,
we don't have
perfect.
any
I've had
hazards
perfect,
around this green,
perfect,
but don't let
or
that fool you.
perfect,
Look at that
perfect,
green.
or
It looks like the hood of my 71 Super Beetle.
Rich, when Tiger is playing like this, how intimidating is it for the rest of the field?
Well, I hope it's as intimidating as it was when I was out there trying to beat him, because these kids are now getting a taste of what it's like when Tiger is at his best.
I swear it glitched
It's
again.
not
Like
fun.
I
You don't wanna
had
play
like a
this,
hiccup.
and
Maybe
it's-
not, but it swear it like
This putt
did
from
not
5 feet
respond
away.
when I did it.
Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par.
Ben, I haven't gotten a hole in one in the last 3 weeks either, so I don't think it's you, bro. I appreciate you trying to take the blame though. We'll blame it on Gray. This is it. He's in the hole.
This is a hybrid.
Roll back now. Ah.
Now over to
Roll
Max
back now,
Homa.
you hear?
Time to get back to the course.
Kerplunk. Splash. It'd be funny if we heard
This
water.
one to get to 7 under. Henny is greenside.
This is an outside chance. Maybe a lag putt even. He's got 30 feet.
It hit something. Did you see it bounce? It hit something and bounced and picked up
Let's see if the
momentum.
player can manage a par.
That's weird. Usually a
Henny,
bounce,
what do you see in this putt?
turbulence, if you
Right
will.
after, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
Usually turbulence will cause a ball to go slower.
That one to the bottom of the cup.
He's on fire.
Getting set for the next hole, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader.
Like,
Here's a look at the leaderboard.
I need a hole in one.
Round 1, and he finds himself in first place.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left
Boom,
to
boom,
play.
boom, boom, boom.
However, it does give you
oh, I've got
boost of confidence going
666
forward, knowing that
VC. Well,
right
not
now,
anymore, but
you're
or
atop
maybe
of the
that was
form, your
before.
game is
It would be weird if it added it up before it showed it to me, but maybe it does. It's more like me. Makes 400 shots. It's all Ray's fault. It's always Ray's fault.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Okay, time now for
Hole
round 2 of the Norwood
3.
Invitational. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan.
Let's see if I can.
Welcome back. Our featured player is currently 7 under par as things get going. We're going down to the 3rd hole now.
That was a nice little shortcut. See how it's glitching? It's all like choppy. Give it a little too much.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
That's a great approach shot into this third green, and now a birdie putt coming up.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Okay, a lot to like there as he moves to 8 under par. Let's see what happens here on 4.
Difficult tee shot right here. You've got water way left, but you got
Oh, come on.
way down the left-hand side of this hole. Small little
That was
bit
like
in
the
middle
closest
fairway, but
perfect
not really
I think I've ever had.
From the second shot, it's a pretty flat, generous, open area that you run your golf
Nobody
ball
cares.
up and onto, but anything out to the right-hand side will run off into a low area.
This is a 150-yard shot.
Still not short enough. It's going to roll way further. It's a funny angle here, too.
Oh my, are we going to see this?
I
go
feel
down?
like I've sort of mastered the
Well, this
terrain
will
here,
be
huh?
nice to get a birdie
Like those
opportunity.
chip shots,
As we move on to the next hole, our
especially like the
featured player
9-iron
has a
range, like
6-shot lead.
130, 140.
Okay, here's the tee shot at the par 3 fifth. Let's see if 8-iron was the right club.
No!
Wow,
Come on!
with an approach
Come
shot.
on!
Done.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Let's go down to John on the course for an update.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 6th.
Let's move on to the next hole, but before we do, he is up by 7 shots on the leaderboard.
Smoking.
Second shot here on the 6th.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Yes, sir.
And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago.
Why are they giving me so many? Can I turn that feature off? I wonder if I could turn that feature off.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. He's looking for a hat-trick of birdies. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Not a whole lot to this putt. If anything, a little to the right.
Center social. No. Displaying HUD. It's not going to be there. Oh, those are my replays. 217-yard shot. That's pretty dope.
Well, what a start. This is impressive.
Hey, what's up, Chacho? Welcome back. Bro, you've missed some really close calls to hole-in-ones, and I've had 2 amazing chip shots. Like, way far out chip shots that I shouldn't have made that I made. It's pretty crazy.
The second round is in the books, and when you see the leaderboard, they are in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Mate, neither.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich
Pitt. Making chip shots in all the right places.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Only playing
Round
4
coverage of
holes.
The Norwood
Jeez.
Invitational begins right now. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Roll it back.
This is where everything starts to get a little bit real for these players now, isn't it? 36-hole lead. You're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted. This is going to be fun.
Henny is greenside.
This is about 24 feet for him here.
Gotta hit it or it's gone.
This one on a
Perfect,
good
perfect,
line.
perfect.
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
And after that hole, our featured player still atop
Over
the leaderboard.
3,000 feet in made putt
Now
distance.
on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it, but the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that
Zit?
is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Wow, that almost went in the hole. A 7-footer right here.
7-footer.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
That's right.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Bunking it up with the
We
club
finish
up in my
off the 13th
hand.
hole. That is a massive drive.
Jeez, look at this green. Set. Jeez.
Okay, greenside, and the goal now is to get up and down. Good looking stroke right here. A chance here for par. Okay,
Nailed
moving
it.
on to the next. Teeing off here on the 14th.
Another missed call? What the crap? Oh, it's still the same one. Beard.
Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that. This
Oh,
looks like
but
a
I have.
190-yard shot.
There you go, Chacho. This one's for you.
The club choice is a 6-iron. What a beautiful leave right there. This putt from 6 feet away.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
Because I am the best at this game. At this game.
He's really going to be happy with this round,
Oh,
finishing the day on
huge
top
happy.
of the leaderboard.
Huge.
My pleasure, my friend. Lots of
Competition's getting a little better, though. I mean, -7 under versus like 7 over, right?
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time.
We got a lot of followers. So week 16. So we're about ready to finish week 16. Took us about an hour to get a week, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. So if it takes roughly an hour for 2 weeks, and we've got 15, 16 weeks left.
It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for
So
the
about
FedEx
2 more
Cup,
streams
brought to you by
after
2K
this stream.
Sports and the PGA Tour.
That's not too bad.
The grand finale of the Norwood Invitational starts right now. Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you back with us. Well, you look around the grounds today, I think we're set up for a real exciting
349.
game. It's all coming your way on 2K Sports.
It was glitching again. I don't know why it does that.
Oh, my. Almost in.
Like right in the middle of my backswing, it'll do like this weird hiccup where frame rate drops to like 2 frames a second. He made it.
Got this putt for birdie.
Ooh, that thing dives.
That putt drops, and that's now 6 birdies on the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
This looks like a really strong tee shot. For more, we send it down to John.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 18th.
Oh, this looks... Yes, sir.
Good for her.
That deserves a round of applause. What a way to close out the day.
The second at 15.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Ooh, I didn't expect it to roll back so early.
Even 2 putts would be good from here. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
Three feet to the cup. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Time now for a par 3. This is a 9-iron on the way.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
Now this putt for birdie.
Ooh.
That
No.
He taps that in.
No.
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
Well, now we find ourselves on the tee of a short par 4.
Oh, I love this hole. Drivable par 4 if you need to, or if you want to. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side with just some sort of long iron. Next shot, just with a short wedge, but watch out for long and left as that water comes into play in a hurry.
Setting up now, this one from a fairway out.
No friggin' way.
Nice looking roll on it. Oh,
It's an eagle.
what a bonus.
It's an eaglet.
He'll like to look good where he's standing on this leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
The 18th hole is a par 5.
If you are going to go for this green in 2, you better be sure about what you are doing.
Oh,
A long
boy.
par 5, most of the players, just a 3-shotter. You want to lay up into a very narrow area right there, but the third shot, though, to a pretty inviting green, it must be said, but accuracy, as always, distance control, as always, imperative.
And if this putt goes down, we have a champion. Henny, tell us about this putt.
This one's a 36-footer.
Oh!
Going down.
So-
No more messing around. It's time to go out there and get it. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
You know, it's tough to see. A tricky read, but it's up.
There's your champion. Our featured player wins the Norwood Invitational.
Bummer.
Enjoy the victory and all the spoils that come with it.
I don't want to hit X because I don't want to.
And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man.
Corporate darling.
Sit in that
Hey,
chair
all
and let
right.
that chair do the work for you, baby.
Wait, is that the
Love it.
sponsor? That's the sponsor one, right?
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports,
Might
I'm
never
Andrew
sponsor it.
Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next
Is there
time.
another sponsor one? Great. Is there another sponsor? Just the one trophy, right? It's really bothering me. So there's like these grooves in my floor too that like my chair sits back in when I'm trying to sit in a certain spot. Sometimes the chair will slide back into those, like, you know, like when you put a couch down on carpet for a year and a half, 2 years, all of a sudden there's like grooves in it. All right, got to get back to fully reserved. Elephants or bust. $16,000 followers. Yeah, so I did send a direct message to Brian D, but I have not heard back from him, nor has I seen him log on or anything. So if anybody has him on your friends list, like if you've played any games with him or you're on Facebook with him, you should let him know we're looking for him. He's the focus of our hunt. Cobra. Sorry. I'm good. We good. Ready to compete? Friggin' you know it, bro. You friggin' know it, bro. Like that I get 500 followers just for, again, a private text message. Definitely want some Titleist balls. Yes. Balls. Yeah, boy. Mizuno. Mizuno, thanks. No? Boo? Boo? The Zurich Classic. Ooh, I do got some monies. I could make my shot go further. Great. Did you just max out your power? Is that the first thing you went for? I'd love to hit the ball like 370, 375.
2K Sports and the PGA
2K
Tour are proud to
Sports.
bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. All right, it's time to get the balls in the air for the opening round coverage.
Balls in the
Let's
air.
head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Well, it's been a thrilling week. Let's get to the coverage now.
Let's get to the coverage.
That's nicely done. Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh, that's a great approach, John.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Missed it.
A par putt awaits.
He can't quite keep the smile off his face because this putt will put him in front of Tony Finau.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
Ooh, Min Woo Lee.
Reach the fifth is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction. So driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in
Giggity.
it. It is a very cool design.
Giggity. All right, cool.
Here's Tony Finau.
Wish I could turn those
Behind our
off.
leader.
I
And
couldn't
back to
find
the
a
course
spot.
with the
There
right
might be a
action.
way to do it, but I couldn't find it.
Chance to move into first here with this putt.
He shoots, he
Down the standings now,
scores.
And he's moved back on top of this leaderboard. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to this green. It's fairly flat.
Ugh.
Finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order.
This one from about 160 yards out.
Wow. That did not
And
respond
that one
like I
has
thought it
found
would.
its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
He's hoping this one breaks all the way back to the cup.
And a relatively good putt from that distance.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5 is a lovely hole.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped.
It's almost like a magnet for your golf ball.
You drive it in that
got a lot
fairway
of talk
bunker,
about
and you're
zits.
absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
That's a well-played chip shot there. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by 2 strokes.
Only up by 2.
The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot. If you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, you're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
Whoa! Why did that have so much backspin?
Yeah, coming off the
That
back
thing
of a
came
very
zinging, bruh.
Okay, let's get back to the action.
Okay. Whatever you say.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Just going to cruise on down to the left-hand side.
Oh, that's well judged. He had the right speed there. Easy 2-putt. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the
Well
next.
hold.
Currently at -3 for the round.
That's it for today. Well, we're plowing
That's
through.
a nice way to start this tournament. Opening up with the first round.
Skipping the
lead.
practice
Absolutely.
round
You always
and
wanna see
the
them up on top of that leaderboard, no matter
the
which
tutorial, the
round you're
skills
in.
challenge
After the
stuff.
first round, though,
Really
so
speeding things
far,
up.
So good.
Well, that'll just about do it on behalf.
It's only day. That's only like the first day, bro. Withdraw. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out. Why would you withdraw? I can't think of any reason in this game you could pause it, you can come back later. Like, why would you withdraw? Seems like a sad way to end things.
2K Sports and the
Zurich.
PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our second round coverage is about to begin. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Luke Elvey. Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along. And
Stupid
play
how
the
much
golf
it's
course. Don't
chugging
think about
today.
who's
Like, my
chasing you down.
PlayStation is
Just
really having a hard
play
time with the
golf
game.
course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then
I don't
they
remember
need to
it
go
doing
ahead and
this.
start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Oh, it just barely snuck into the first cut.
Down to Henny we go.
Just trickled off the fairway, but still in good shape.
What? This thing is absolutely out of its mind. I had a... feel like it's going, hey, you're playing on easy, bro. We got to make this, like, unpredictable.
Ooh, asking for a big break on this one.
And I got a
And let's have a look
huge...
at Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
3 feet to go here to the hole.
In the settings menu, camera options. Okay, here we go. So settings menu, camera options. That'll speed things up. I mean, we don't watch them anyways, right? So. Ooh.
That's a big 8-shot advantage.
That
for our
is
leader as we head to
great.
the next hole.
Hey, what up, Justin? Pew, pew, pew.
A par 5.
Playing a little speed golf, bruh.
Mashed.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Yeah.
You like the look of that right
Yo,
off the
yo,
plate.
yo.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable.
That was an
11
eagle?
strokes
That
after
was an
one.
eagle?
Not sure why I said potentially.
Eagles aren't even that impressive anymore. Got so many of them.
He's setting up for his second shot. Yeah, that was a safe play.
Safe
This
play.
putt is about 15 feet to the hole. And he's down there. You got to read?
This is just going right the whole way along.
Just a short putt remaining here. Sitting at 12 under par for the event. The 13th hole is a par 4.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
That was pretty sweet how I cut that corner. See, the last one hit and spun backwards so hard.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here.
I just don't understand the inconsistency of the same club. Funny number.
Watch this one break.
Yeah, that was really nicely judged from there.
And tapping in for par on
Tap
this one.
taparoo.
Leading by a potentially
When does the new
insurmountable
June
11 strokes after
Happy
that
Gilmore
one.
2?
Not sure why I said potentially.
I look forward to that. That's gonna be funny. I like most Adam Sandler's movies. I think Jack and Jill is one of the rare ones that I'm not like, yeah, it's good. Like, it's not terrible, but it's pretty. Like, you probably should see it once if you're an Adam Sandler fan. But beyond that, you're probably good.
I'm Luke Elvey.
Probably good.
We look forward to your company next time.
Chacho, I see you finally saw my comment on Discord about you watering. Oh, brother. Splish, splash, I was taking a shot right out of the bunker.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Let's head out of the course for the third round of this event. Hello, everyone. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's terrific to have your company on 2K Sports. Rich, this player has been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field.
Now watch, I'll hit this, and it'll spin backwards now.
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, though, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there.
Why is it so freaking glitchy?
Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that could happen.
A birdie putt awaits.
Is that in the hole?
Take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
Oh, what a putt. Currently 15 under par for the event. Welcome to the par 5, 11th hole. Handy effort, that one. And he's down there.
Yeah, this one, it's long range. 235 yards to go.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully
Oh, my.
good for that play.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
33 feet from the middle of the hole.
Just building upon his
Just
advantage.
a bit
He
outside.
keeps making the important plays. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Welcome to the par 4, 12 hole.
It's weird that it showed a par 3, 17, par 3,
That's some
as
good
like
golf
the
right
thumbnail or a cutscene in between.
there. What are we looking at here, Henny?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
Okay, that'll work. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. And down it goes. Let's head to the
Down the
next.
hatch.
Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some,
Oh,
Rich.
this is this hole, huh? Oh.
Lining up now, this shot from the fairway bunker.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Hit that fat.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Me too. Me
Well,
too.
that hole's behind us. More to play.
More
Currently
to
sitting at an
play.
Impressive 16 under for the tournament.
And we're moving on, moving on, moving on.
So another impressive.
So we should be able to
display.
finish this tournament,
Top
get
of the
one more
leaderboard,
tournament
though, Rich,
before
is
the
plenty to
next
play for.
Lots of good
BRB
playing out there.
happens.
1 round to go. This could be a very nervy final round. Lots of players.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich.
Yeah, my mustache hairs are so long. I've even trimmed them twice since my last trimming. And they're like getting in my mouth, and like it's to the point where like sometimes I can take a bite of something and I'll accidentally sometimes get like a mustache hair and it pulls in it. It's not something you want to do, trust me. Biting down on something that's attached to your face is not recommended. Hopefully the wife will get me all purdy again.
2K Sports, the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Ooh, is it supposed to rain? It's supposed to be like 70 degrees today. I'm not sure. Here we are again, huh?
Oh, Rich, can you smell that in the air? That's opportunity, isn't it? Our players a chance to win today.
Should be
Much better.
Got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight.
70 degrees. That's wild.
Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. This putt is about.
You saying seriously? Like, hopefully I can get birdie again?
You got to read.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Oof, I wasn't sure I gave it enough.
Bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another
all we have is
by
more
our
rain. Oh, no.
This one's for birdie.
Yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to rain, too. I thought it said... Yeah, it's 62 degrees outside right now. And it's going to get to 71 today. Sun, 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 sun. Tomorrow, sun, sun, sun. 75! 75!
This really looks good.
I'm ready for the dry, warm weather, though.
He's held it, and that means he extends his lead.
That was a gator getting a golf ball. Did you guys see that? It was a stump, but they had carved it to make it look like a... Just tatered.
It's heading for the fairway. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Garage, I think, just got open. Something changed.
And that is a goal shot.
Take it.
In line with the hole.
No rain and 70. Nice.
To me.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
I don't love it if I miss it.
Birdie's being put on the board by this player.
I don't love it if I miss it.
That must be seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Get on the green.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Will this go forward or bounce back or... See, it's so stupid. I don't get why the wedge is not doing the same thing consistently.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot. It's just about 3 feet away.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Going with the 5-wood.
Left it short. I thought that was going to roll.
2 on the scorecard. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
I've paced it out. It's 40 feet.
Oof. Wow, did you see it roll back?
6 feet coming up.
Missed it.
And the par just
I could tell as soon as I let go of it, it was not going to go the way I thought.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard.
It's rigged, Brian. It's rigged.
What a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. A thing of beauty. His second shot here. Great shot. And if this chip drops, he'll win the event. Didn't that look good for a long time? This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
No, that one never quite was hit hard enough, was it? Rich, it's time you and I went down to Bourbon Street because we've just crowned our Zurich Classic and New Orleans champion.
This player taking a big bite out of the Big Easy with this win at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans.
Defeat.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
So smooth. So smooth.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Luke Elvey. Oh. And now that I got my sponsor trophy, I don't really care. I destroyed Tony. So I think I got 4 more guys, including Tiger Woods. I think we had 5 last week. If Callaway offers me a sponsorship again, I'm taking it. I want some Callaway clubs. These 2K clubs are crap. Crap. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. That's right, maxing out that elephant. Be-doop bop boop boop boop. Here, advance to the next tier of rivals. All right. I ain't afraid of no rival. Legacy inspired by Tiger. No thanks. No thank you. Losing gracefully. Let me get my 500 followers for... Oh! I didn't have to be an arse, but I was. I just thought it was going to be like a me. But instead, it was actually a lion, which took away from my... I haven't done that. Remember, I was supposed to do that, like, event, too? Whatever happened to that? I was supposed to do, like, that something event. Footjoy, my feet are doing just fine. I think I'll choose Nike for my feet. And I'll go with Callaway for my clubs now. Callaway for my clubs. So the other day I was eating a salad. It was Saturday? Saturday. It must have been Saturday. No, it was right after stream on Friday. It was right after stream on Friday. I sat down next to the wife, had a little tiny, like, lunch salad, and I was just chomping it down. Look how far I've... You guys can't really see it. Oh, yeah, you can. The elephant's not at the top anymore. Somehow, some way, I chewed wrong. This is exactly the time of a story when Nam would show up and be like, how does one chew raw? It's a great question. I somehow chewed wrong, and like my top teeth were inside my butt. I don't even know what happened. It felt so unnatural, made the loudest sound in my mouth, and it hurt. And it actually shifted, or felt like it shifted, one of my teeth. Now, I'm also dealing with some sinus stuff that time of year, unfortunately, and season change, right? That's when I get those things the most, when it goes from warm to cold or cold to warm. And so I've got extra feeling up in my sinus cavity, right where my like roots of my teeth are. For like 2 days, I was like chewing super slowly and very cautious of anything. And like we even had we made shepherd's pie for dinner just so it'd be easy, like basically mashed potatoes, right? It hurt like heck. And I'm feeling way better now, but like I was scared for a day and a half, 2 days, like thinking I was gonna have to go in and have like a tooth pulled or realigned or some sort of a not a partial, but like a brace or something. I don't like this course already.
What's he looking at for this putt?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
Why'd it come jumping out? Like again, I think after this match, before I go to break, I will restart my PlayStation. Something's not right.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
That's a high caliber shot.
Yeah, it was terrible raised. Like I felt like my whole mouth was out of alignment for like 2 days. Come on.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down.
Yeah, I was like, you know me and dental anxiety too. Like as soon as it happened, like my whole body like the anxiety flew over me, and like, oh man, it was terrible.
And after a putt at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Not a bad line, this one.
You got to play the angles. You got to play the angles.
Just a little off with the
That's weird that it rolled that way, but
find the green.
A bit too much club there.
Oh, be the right club today.
oh, I hope I got that one.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
I could do this all day.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 12th hole is a par 4. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he?
Who let the dog out? Roof, 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 roof. 360! 360! That was long. This is gonna... All right, so for the record, as a golfer that's played my whole life, as a youngster, my friends and I came up with the term. I'm not even going to say it, but I've almost said it like 40 times on this. And like, yeah, the ball's going to spin back quite a bit. Yep.
You'll take it.
Let's go the other way.
Hopefully that can change here. And he's down there. You got to read.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
And gets that part of distance to go.
Yeah, I've got dental insurance that covers most. I mean, we have like a $20 copay or something like that, but I don't go unless I need to. I hate sitting in those chairs. Especially for some reason when they kick me back, there's something about my blood pressure or something that makes me really nauseous while I'm laying upside down. Even though I'm not upside down, like, right? Like they lay you flat, but like if this is my head, they'll tilt you down a little bit more, right? So your feet are higher than your brain. And I got a lot of blood in my brain. Let's just be honest. and lots of moving parts, lots of fusion happening up there. Anyways, I used to take nitrous to calm me down, but then afterwards I'd be really nauseous I'd need a ride home. I didn't feel comfortable driving. And so we stopped doing nitrous, and I still had the same effect. 3, 4, 5, 10 times later, still the same effect. So I started talking to my dentist about it, and, you know, she was really cool. Her name was Dr. Harms, Harms, Harms. Like, I'm telling the lady, like, I don't like the dentist. She's like, oh, you got an appointment with Dr. Harms. I'm like, what? You're kidding, right? Like, I don't want to be harmed by Dr. Harms. Anyways, sweet lady. Unfortunately, she's left, so she's no longer my dentist. In fact, my doctor has left, too. So doctor and dentist have left, and we just selected a new doctor a couple days ago, or applied for it. We're hoping that I can get an appointment and get in with the dermatologist to maybe have him seek out my skin again. Because, like, the last dermatologist that saw it was like, yeah, that's not good. It's dermatitis. It's actually precancerous. So put this on. That should clear it up. Just keep it out of the sun, and you'll be fine. Well, here I am, like 4 years later. I've used the cream countless times. The cream actually makes my head hurt. It's a steroid-based cream. And it actually says right on the tube, do not put on face unless authorized by a doctor. But I just don't feel comfortable. It's just like getting a shot, like the Novocaine or whatever. Like, that's really toxic for your body. Like, you're not supposed to do that. And I don't like going in there every 3 months or 2 months or whatever, having to get shot up multiple times, right?
It's a little tricky to see. It's not a straight path.
So I try to avoid all that stuff. I mean, whether I'm prolonging my life by avoiding it or making things worse, I don't know. So this pocket right here is going to be the money.
Opting for the 5-wood.
Roll it back.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
You know, Race, here's a thought. You could get a job as a high school bus driver and get that part-time job, but also full-time benefits. I don't know if Washington's the same, but a while back, Jillian was trying to convince me that I should be a bus driver. I was like, I would murder those kids. I'd end up on the news. That's not, whether we have extra insurance or not, probably not worth it.
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
That'll hurt the momentum. And this one will be for bogey. Leading by a whopping 7 shots.
Be a substitute bus driver. I don't know if that's a thing or not.
Might have a bit of a sting in the tail.
I only work when all other bus drivers have called in, and I'd like my benefits, please. Like I said, I don't know if that works or not. But. So we're trying to get it to bounce in the rough so it absorbs most of the momentum, but the angle of the bounce should hop it onto the green. And then again, hopefully it'll roll. I didn't have quite the right bounce, and good Lord.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
It's pretty handy here.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead. And after that hole,
looks like we've got a few more people watching. What's up, everybody? Drop a comment in the chat so we can all get acquainted.
Nicely done.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here.
Oh, I was supposed to text my cousin this
Opting for
weekend.
the 6-iron.
Forgot to text him.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Yeah. That's right. You do need a special.
This putt about
Here, I think they're like, we'll take anybody that'll drive these stupid kids.
Birdie run.
And he's down there. You got to read.
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Cruise up to the left-hand side. Cruise up to the left-hand side.
Love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Going with the 8-iron here. And that one finds the putting
Watching
surface.
Rambo, huh?
Some work to
Like
do
the
here.
movie, or is that one of your grandkids' names? If the answer is one of your grandkids' names, I gotta know, does he always wear the red bandana? I mean, that seems like that's gotta be a must if that's the case.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. 3 feet to go here to the hole. In she goes.
The latest
To the
movie,
next.
okay.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure.
You know,
what's
you never
in the
know. Like, they have Rambo First Blood. Like, maybe one of your kids really likes Rambo, and they named Rambo their firstborn. No? See what I did there?
Well, that's some pretty tiny work.
See what I did there?
Rich has opened up a huge buffer over the field.
I don't think
Rambo,
I've seen 2
firstborn.
rounds this complete in my life, Luke. Having such a massive
Stupid.
handle it.
Stupid. I'm sorry.
Well,
I
it was a thrilling
apologize.
day, and on behalf of
I'll
myself
do
and
better.
Dudley, Rich
I will do better. Got one more day, right? 2 more days. We better get zinging. Got 12 minutes to make my... Oh, that would have been cool, though. When I was a kid, I loved Rambo. I don't know if I've ever shared the story or not. I'm pretty sure I have. But I loved Rambo. And my neighbor had a gerbil. And I wanted a gerbil like nobody's business. But my dad wasn't interested in a gerbil. He wanted something a little less mobile. So he had me look at hamsters. And my dad had a hamster when he was young, so he wanted me to have one too. And he had a hamster named Hammy. Hammy the hamster. And so I got a hamster, Hammy. Sadly, a few years later, so Hammy was an escape artist. Hammy used to like to leave his cage. He would break out. He would literally get between the wheel and the wall and push himself up. And there was these 2 little notches that you could move and pop open the top of the cage. And he would get out. And my cage for the hamster was, he couldn't be in my room because he was on that wheel all night long. So we had to put him out in the front room of the house. I'm not kidding. Hammy used to break out and come, like, run to the end of the hall and come into my room. And, like, I'd wake up with him crawling on me on my face and head and stuff. Super cool hamster. Unfortunately, Hammy died. When Hammy died, I got another hamster. And my neighbor came with me. And we had literally just got done watching Rambo. And so we went to go get the hamster. And I was like, Jason was like, what are you going to name him? I was like, I don't know. Can't name him Hammy. And he goes, why don't you name him? He goes, it'd be hilarious if you named him Hambo, like Rambo, but Hambo. And I was like, done. So my second hamster's name was Hambo. Like, straight up.
Strong play, going for it.
Dang,
This
rolling.
player's really going after it here, Rich.
Absolutely love
Commit
watching
suicide
players
on the regular?
be bold and
Can you elaborate on that a little, Raze? What do you mean? How do they do that?
An uphill left to righter.
A lot of hamsters get found in the pharmaceutical cabinet with a bunch of pills open, or like, how does that happen? Oh, I should have used my test.
I don't mind the look of this.
That was long range for him. That's good stuff.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Bazinga. Yeah, mine escaped all the time. Like, I don't think Jason's gerbil ever got out of his cage or had any desire to run or do anything. I think the gerbils are a little more mice-like, and so my dad was kind of freaked out by the hamsters have I don't know, they're cuter.
Oh, that was pure.
Hamsters are arguably cuter,
What do you say
right?
down
Like,
He's looking at a nice round number, 180 here.
That's just inside the range.
just
Made
inside the
birdie
range.
on last, looking for a second in a row here.
Nailed it.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Hole number 9 is a par 3. And choosing the 8-iron here.
If that would have bounced forward with its momentum,
Bad shot that one.
that would have gone right next to the hole.
To get to 18 under par.
That is a
What are we
crazy
looking for this
break.
putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Let's head to the
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Here we are at the 10th, a par 4. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Tater tots. I like tater tots. This is going to spin backwards. Watch.
And this from the greenside rough. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And he needs this to save par. Job done. Let's head to the next. After that, now
Yeah,
17
those
under
things are
for the
wild.
tournament.
Those things are wild.
Teeing off here at the 11th. Quality shot. That one almost went in the hole.
See, I just can't tell when it's going to spin and when it's not going to spin. I don't understand.
Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close. And well hold. Let's move on.
6 feet shelf.
So no change on the leaderboard.
That's
for this
up
player
there.
After that hole.
Were they able to jump down or climb out or anything, or how did that work? How did that end? Is that what you meant by committing suicide? So what you're saying is you put them in a situation that sort of gave them no choice. If they want to escape, you got to take a risk.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I got to say, I hope it continues for one more day.
See, listen, I can't even, what's going on? Like, I don't know if it's just my headset that's reporting this terrible audio or the game is just not functioning properly. So, like I said, I'm going to restart as soon as we finish this next round. Which, so we'll be a couple minutes, it looks like, just over, but I had to put a brick on top of it, huh? Yeah, we probably should have done that, too. It was really fun finding him. However, we had a couch, though, and, you know, just a regular, like, you know, 3-person couch, and he found that he could chew a hole in the bottom, and he would get in the stupid couch. And as a kid, you know, I'd be like, you know, shaking the thing up on its side. And you couldn't get to it. Like, it was always a panic. Like, oh, no, he's in the couch. He's going to be in there forever. But nah, he just...
Even with this massive lead, there is no lead large enough, I have to say. It's a very uncomfortable situation because there's only one place to go, and that's...
9-iron always rolls forward. Why is it spinning? And look at how bad it's...
Try and play is rock solid the first 3 or 4 holes.
Like, that was rough. The frame rate is terrible.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Come on, don't be shy.
Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there.
3-foot shove. Okay.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard.
6 foot would have been like,
and I don't
damn.
give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Should I go for it? Nah. Let's play it safe. It's going to hit and bounce hard right and go in the water anyways.
Well, that was fantastic.
Oh, look at this green. What is going on with this green?
Play of power.
It's weird that a 9-iron has more backspin than a pitching or a 50-degree wedge.
Never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Just don't understand the
John,
game.
Have you got a read on this one?
This one's going down the hill and to the right.
Looking nice.
Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful.
It's in the hole. Yeah, we don't need a replay. We don't need a replay. Only hole-in-ones
Tough board down
and
on the
eagles.
leaderboard for this player. Hole number 15 is a par 5. Well struck.
Well said.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Oh my
Always
God.
like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
That's a nice putt. He'll take that. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
A great birdie chance here.
Well, the brilliant play continues. And now 23 under par, heading down the
Boy,
stretch.
there's a weird smell in the
That
air.
is some pretty good breathing
Can't
room.
tell what it
Out in
is.
front by a bunch. What a gargantuan tee shot.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
So crazy. My 8-iron now has more backspin than my wedges do, which is not how it works in golf, for the record. Can you get spin on an 8-iron? Yes. Can you get spin on a 9-iron? Yes. Can you get spin on a wedge? Like a sand wedge? Or lob wedge? Ah.
No harm done.
Which is what a lot of those 60-plus ones are, 50, 50, 60, lob wedge.
Just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Oof.
Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled.
374. Yoys. Hey, what up, Josh? It's my upper lip. I said it smelled delicious, didn't I?
This one's going right at the pin here. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green.
En fuego.
What a putt that was. And now 25 under par for the tournament as we move over to the next hole. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
Last hole.
Oh, good drive.
We're going to be really close to the BRB time. That's awesome.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, this one. It's looking like a 230-yarder.
Going with the 5-wood. And now this to win the Falcon Open. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Oof.
This putt will be breaking hard to the right.
Oh, that one started on a pretty handy line.
Oh, it hit something.
Sweat that luck. Well, there you have
It
it.
hit
What
something.
a wonderful victory, Rich.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
All right, I want to catch this trophy. This trophy photo. Okay, that needs to go away. Go away before the fancy pic shows up.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where
Can I get a
it's
bling?
just a walk in the park.
Is that a
He's
big
out there
tourney?
for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and
All
Rich
right,
Booth,
so
thanks for tuning in.
I'm going to go ahead and restart the PlayStation. I did remember. And also pick a BRB. Whoop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Someone's like yelling at me. Finish the levels. I'll have to check that later. Probably talking about Funko. I need to put up a video, I guess. I should have put up a video. I just was told every week that it was going to be fixed for like the first 5 weeks, right? And then it didn't get fixed, so I have a big interview. Why am I so low on the elephant status? I keep wanting to say elephantitis, and that's probably not the best way to say it. +10, come on, give me something meatier than that. 65, I'll take it. Like, that one mistake with, like, minus 20, like, took me way far down. Mathematically speaking, should not have matched up. All right, so skip event, confirm. We're in week 19. Skip event, confirm. Let's get these messages out of the way. Ooh, Nike. I told you I wanted Nike. Nike for footwear. Sign. Ooh, apparel. All right. Confirm. I'm looking for... That probably counts shoes, too, but... Did it go up or down? Didn't look like it moved at all. All right. So I have, like, what, 3 more conversations? Callaway. I want my clubs. Up in the club. Up in the club. Up in the club. Sign. Close. Confirm. I should get myself some, thought it was going to give me some more followers, but 57,000 followers for switching to Callaway? That's a lot. All right, so ping, decline, and then it looks like we've got another challenger stepping up, wanting to battle me. Plus 1 follower. Plus 1 follower. Someone's like, yeah, stick it to ping. We don't want ping. Know what I mean? Justin Thomas. Accept. Let the memes roll. All right. I'm going to go ahead and quick game. Restart PlayStation. And guys, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. All right, I'm back. Hey, what up, Pat? How am I supposed to get 5 consecutive eagles? That's a great question. Is that a challenge or is that a trophy? There's probably like a specific course or something that makes it available if that is a trophy. You know, looking at the trophies, I don't have very many yet. 4 majors, we're working on that. Complete 1 day, I haven't done any of that. PGA Championship, we're working towards that. We're working towards that as well. We're working towards that. 85, I should be getting pretty close to that, honestly. I've got a bunch of money I can spend, or probably bump me up to like 79, 80. With 2 different My Players. Wow. Win 2 My Career majors? So you have to do 2 seasons, it looks like. Play 40 match. So yeah, I don't know if I'll play the ranked matches either. Unlock all skills. I could probably unlock quite a few of those. Win 5 matches in ranked solo. Complete alternative. Win a match. Complete all placement. Complete super scenario. Sponsor scenario. Hey, wait a minute. I was supposed to do that that book reading or whatever, and I never had an opportunity for that. Why not? And I know I switched sponsors now, so maybe that was dumb. Perform a hole-in-one from 100 yards or greater. Yes, I don't see a trophy for that. That must be like just a challenge, huh? One of the challenges. I have had like a couple of eagles in a match. I don't know if they were in a row. Back-to-back eagles, maybe? Maybe? But not for sure. All right. So yeah, I got 1,400. My career. Hopefully it won't be laggy like last time. I know a lot of this is server-based stuff. You can see I'm talking to a server for most of my stuff. Let's go ahead. I'm a 75 right now. I need a 85 or higher for the other trophy. So let's go to player progression. And then let's just go. $78. All right. So I was close. I said 79, 80, right? I'll be able to bump it up here in a minute once I get through. Because, I got through 4 tournaments. We're in week 19 now. So we've made it through a couple weeks. We started at week 15. 15, 16, 17, 18. We've already made it through 4. Wife was out mowing the field out in front of our house, kind of getting ready for the sunflower wall. It's almost time to bring that. It's in the progress request. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, there's a lot of them that are like get 10 consecutive pars or birdies or whatever. I'm playing dynamic, so I'm only playing 4, 5, 6 holes per. So like without going full manual and playing a full round, it's almost impossible, if not impossible, to get those. I'm just sort of speed golfing it, trying to get the best score possible, working my way on easy through my career, which we are officially halfway now. We're over halfway. So 56-degree wedge. This should spend something furious. And it did. Okay, so maybe my game was just bugged. Although it's already, you can see it hiccuping.
Just a little bit of movement right to left here.
Oh.
This putt on the way, looking good. And just a tap in left for par.
He did say right to left, even though my initial trial went left to right.
3 shots. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. That should find the fairway.
Look at that hump.
Standing over his second shot.
60-degree wedge. So this should spin even more. However, it is on a hill. Put it right about there. Lack of bounce. Yeah, no spin because I hit it thin.
On the dance floor, but,
It's on the dance floor.
Chance to change his fortunes on the green.
Ooh, yeah, I was going to say that's going to...
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 20 feet.
Oh!
Par putt coming up here. And as we check the standings, our featured player is ahead by 3.
Out to the 7th hole.
If you like to draw the golf
Is
ball,
there a
you're gonna
trophy
love this
related to
hole.
the
Just hit a
quests,
nice
Pat?
little gentle
I guess
draw
I just
right
read
to
through them
left
and I
of
don't
this tee.
recall
Avoid those
one, but
bunkers.
I
And
wasn't
second
also
shot,
focusing on
most
that.
Definitely hit your nice little draw, avoiding those deep bunkers front and left of the green.
Not enough.
What a great shot on the par 5. On and 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Eaglet.
And extends his lead.
Oh,
After that hole, still in the
okay.
front on the leaderboard.
Still do not have a hole-in-one yet. I have come so close. I've hit the pin 3, 4, 5 times on a hole-in-one attempt. This is rolling at me. Question, were you talking constantly through that earlier thing? Probably talking raised.
The club choice is a 6-iron. 8 feet left to the cup.
A really
Ah!
good look at birdie.
And it drops. That's the 4th birdie
Constantly
of the day.
talking through that earlier thing right
We've
after
reached the
coming.
closing hole of the opening
I
9.
feel like
Par
I was
4.
talking.
Wide open tee shot.
Especially I
hitting
was
that
asking
bunker
Pat
out the
questions and looking
right-hand
at the
side.
trophy
That's
list.
just for show. Second shot back up the hill just a little bit. I tell you what, second shot distance control is paramount.
Let's go down to Henny.
Or is it universal?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
I could go in. Oof.
Those shots all day have been working. Another one hits the green.
Another one hits the green. Another one hits the green. And another one hits. And another one hits. See, yeah, hey, look. 10 consecutive pars in a single round.
Things are still looking good.
I'm only playing 5 holes.
In first place
So
on the leaderboard.
I don't have a chance at getting those.
And folks, at the end
And
of
I,
this first round,
those
he's
give
gonna
you
find
like
himself
bonus
in
stuff, right? Like
first place. Not
XP
bad,
and
Rich.
things like
Not
VC,
bad
stuff like that.
whatsoever, but still, just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form.
You're remix. All right, 1 down, 9 under. Making good time. So I mean, we could be. I mean, so if we get 4 more done in this next stint before we cut stream today, that'd put us in what, like that'd put us into like 20 something,
2K
right?
Sports and the PGA Tour.
So we're
are
19
proud
right
to bring
now.
you the season-long
So we
race for the
23?
FedEx Cup. Time for the second round of the Renaissance Championship. Hi again, everyone.
I mean,
I'm
I could
Andrew
probably
Carlon.
speed
Great to be
through
back
the
with you. And Rich, as we
interviews
get
and
set
stuff
for this
as
second
well.
round, our featured player is at the top of the
Like
leaderboard.
skip those.
Their display
But
was.
I also want an interaction
it's
with.
hard to even say because
Ooh.
I've never seen a player do this. They're opening up such a massive lead after the first round. It's like, where do you go from here?
See how it was glitchy?
And the mindset now is to get up and
That was
down from
also a
here.
perfect with a 50-degree wedge or higher, 55. And it didn't have any backspin on it. Yeah, I don't get it. This is more of a chip. Maybe it's more of the approach type. Maybe that's where the difference is, and maybe that's why I'm not getting the same result. I'll have to start paying attention to that. Still learning.
With the short club.
Still
And
learning.
after that hole, our featured player
Jeez, you're
still
no
on
help.
top of the leaderboard. We
Be
have a
nice,
par three on
Race.
this
Be
one.
nice.
I don't know if they've named any of these holes, but to me, this hole should be called Moose Antlers because every bunker out here looks like some moose antlers. What a cool feature of it. Just don't find them. You don't want to hit
Should be called
moose
Wally
antlers.
World.
7 feet left.
Oof.
The putt goes in, and that cushion.
Birdied Wally World. All right.
To 12 under par for the event.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. That looks to be a fairway.
Yeah,
find
roll, buddy. Oh, come on, look at that slope.
Time for the second shot at the 12th.
So it's an approach shot.
This one is all over it.
Oh, good look at a birdie here.
It's not a very long putt, but there is some left to right movement.
We've hit hole number 13. It's a par 3.
Such a unique design. Some of the greatest par threes on the planet are less than 150 yards. This is one of them. Not much here, but the runoff area is short and long. It could be maddening. What a design. What a hole. Make 2 here. Happy days.
Put a circle
Oh,
on
happy
the scoreboard.
days. Oh,
Our
happy
featured player
days.
continues to look good out there, currently in first place. That's going to work nicely for him.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
Just found out my dad and his wife also booked
Setting up in the
3
greenside
nights at Eagle Crest. Well, we're at Eagle Crest this year. That's cool.
rough.
Ugh.
That's what you're trying to do with a chip shot. Just bring par back in play. After that hole, he still has the top spot. On the
Oh,
leaderboard.
numb. Yeah, of course there's a putt preview, and it is like cheating. So what's your point? You can still miss. You only get 1 preview per green.
Through, and
So
they are in first
it isn't a
place and on the
gimme,
weekend.
but it gives you a good feel of the
Absolutely
flow.
flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
And I mean, I am
Well,
playing
that'll
on
do it
easy.
for
Look
today
at
for
the
all
score,
of
bro.
us here
Look at
2K
the score.
Sports. I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.
Oh yeah. You can see my score. It's right there. 16 under par. Hey, what up, Michael? My head is not fat. It's actually really skinny. You should say you're almost invisible head on
Sports, in
head
association with the PGA Tour,
was slightly
is
blocking.
thrilled to present the
You can see my
season-long
score
race
just
for the
fine.
FedEx Cup.
Liar.
We've hit the third
Liar.
round of the Renaissance Championship.
How's Michael
Andrew
doing?
Catalan here. Pleased to have you back with us. You can really feel the energy on the grounds today. Someone is going to take it low. All the thrilling action is right here on 2K Sports. This is a 7-iron on the way.
Oof.
This putt is from 17 feet away.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This is a big old lefter-righter.
Ooh.
Taking a look at the leaderboard.
Just got home from the
he's got
movie. Saw
lead.
Novocaine. That movie looks good. Movie looks good.
We've hit the par 4
What was your
fifth.
take on it? Was it worth watching? Perfect, perfect,
This is looking really
perfect!
nice off the tee.
Just tatered. See, it's a pitch shot. Okay, so The flop's gonna have more spin. Okay, okay. Okay. So this should roll a wee bit, but probably not that much. That much?
Playing with Justin Thomas doesn't seem to be rattling this player's nerves. That approach was spot on.
Nice. Worth the watch.
No
All right.
change atop the leaderboard after
Yeah,
that hole.
I'll like all
Let's
movies,
get to the action on
most
the
movies.
6th hole.
I'll wait till it hits the digital and I can watch it at home. Because I'm a party pooper. I don't like going to the movie theater. It's too damn expensive. All right, pitch shot. This is going to roll. So let's place it right there. Ooh. Come on back now, you hear?
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard.
Okay.
John, you're down there. What can you tell
Rolling
us
pretty
about this putt?
fast.
Now he's got about 26 feet to go from here.
Yeah.
I like the looks of this.
Yes!
And it goes in.
Yeah, boy!
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Yeah, when you try and hit it hard, sometimes you leave that face open and you leave your
Yeah,
teammate
see,
out
for
to the right.
for 19 bucks here,
Missed that bunker.
I can buy the movie and own it and watch it on my on my big screen. It's not really a big screen. It's like a little screen these days. 55-inch LCD.
Dangerous and tough third shot.
This putt is from 14 feet. He's aiming for his third straight birdie. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is such a tough read. It looks straight all the way, and then it will right.
Okay,
Was that an eagle?
steady on the leaderboard
I just had an eagle. I just made an eagle.
I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. A quality shot that.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
So if I miss it, it's going bye. Not today.
Currently now 22 under the card.
22 under.
We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
Wide open tee shot here to that bunker out on the right-hand side. That's just for show. Second shot back up the hill just a little bit. I tell you what, second shot distance control is paramount.
Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
Setting this one up from around 205 yards out.
Put too much on it.
Pulling hybrid out of the bag.
That was actually pretty nice.
Nicely played, fought against the wind.
7
Did
feet
she
to
say
the cup.
fought against the
Looking for
wind?
another birdie here.
I don't ever recommend foughting against the wind.
That one drops.
It's not
Fifth
recommended.
birdie of the round.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
All right, all right,
No
all right.
change
That's a
atop
beautiful
the leaderboard. Our
mountainscape
feature
there.
player still out
Almost
in
looks
front.
real.
What a wonderful day for our feature.
The water looks
player
really nice in this
sitting
game.
atop
I'll give
the
him that.
leaderboard.
Oh, so many good things out there happening. I cannot wait to see what this final round brings.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
All right, 18 under. I don't feel like I've gained a whole lot. I mean, I've done 4, 5, 6 under each day. I'm only playing, what, 5 holes? Oh, sorry. I guess my character has gone 9 under. 2 of the 3 days. 25 under. Let's take it. Let's take it to the next level. This course is actually a little bit more difficult than the last few, mainly because of the greens and how.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx
I mean,
Cup. Time now for the final round of the
at what
Renaissance
point would they just give me
Championship.
the round, right? Like, you'd have to be
Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. Rich, the
at
final
least,
round is
what,
underway.
36?
In the final pairing
Probably like 40, 41 holes ahead.
And this player has been head and
Because they
shoulders
couldn't
above
catch
the
you,
rest of
even
the
if I
field.
went. I mean, I
Hopefully
guess they
another
could. I could
really
double,
good
triple,
day of golf
quadruple
ahead of us.
bogey. Gotta play it out.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
This one greenside in the rough.
That's actually pretty straight. I can just bounce it right off the pin. Oh, I didn't give it enough.
Big opportunity here. A putt for birdie. He makes that one for birdie, and that's just what the doctor ordered after a bogey on the previous hole. And
Ooh,
now
this is
teeing
sketch.
off on a par 4. This tee shot is looking good so far.
I thought for sure
Time
I
for the
was hitting
second
that
shot
skinny
here
little
at
tree.
15.
So it's a pitch shot. It'll roll. That's not enough. That was moving pretty good. To the right. And it's actually uphill to the pin. Oh!
Down.
Beautiful shot from our leader. An opportunity to make birdie. Back-to-back birdies on the scorecard. You love the momentum right now.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Wow, that was just striped. Playing
Just
from
like my
around
undies.
100 yards.
Don't ask questions.
Needs this one to kick right. Wow, what a shot. 9 feet to the cup.
This is for birdie.
And that putt
Nailed
will
it.
drop, and he'll extend his lead. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how much you watch the apps, right? I mean, if like, let's say you just buy Netflix at whatever, let's just say $20 a month. If you watch one show or one movie a week, that's not too bad. If that's all you watch all day, every day, that's cheap. That, if you think about that, if you don't watch, like if cable, you pay so much money for so many channels and you don't even watch but like 6 of them, right? There's 2,000 channels. Well, I watch 5 or 7 of them, like, you know, so just depends on how much you watch. I mean, value's really on the beholder. But yes, I mean, they're not as introductory priced as they used to be. That's for sure too, especially if you remove the ads and things like that, which I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather pay to not have ads in most cases. Mostly. This is going to roll forever. It is uphill though. It is uphill towards the pin, so not much of a break.
With shots like that, our leader might be able to
T-Mobile
walk
includes
to the finish
Netflix
line.
for free. Do
What
they?
do you see in this putt?
We don't get no
Tricky
stinking
little
free
slider
Netflix.
here. Downhill, moving to the left.
I don't think we get anything from T-Mobile anymore. I think it largely depends on the plan you're on. I don't think our plan. So
Starts off on a good line.
when we looked last,
One goes in.
the plan we were on didn't include Netflix or whatever, Apple, whatever they were giving away at the time. And we went and we looked to see what the difference would be. And it ended up being like basically the same price. You're basically paying a couple more dollars for your plan, but you're getting the app with it. That's how it was in our scenario. That doesn't mean that everybody's is like that, but we were like, yeah, we'll just stick with the plan we have because we already have it, and I don't want to have to change or do anything weird or, you know. Because some of those deals, too, are, like, better for people who are first-time, you know, users or whatever. Right approach.
We've got about 180 left to the hole. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. One putt away.
Veterans
from
plan.
victory.
Yeah. Well, I am not a veteran, so I do not get that. Despite my time served on SOCOM,
Oh, so close
doesn't
to
count.
a birdie. There it is, a win for the ages.
Yeah, I tried. I asked. I said, hey, does this SOCOM count?
Filling it up.
I got 10 years of service. But it didn't count. Not even close to being comparable, but it does make for a terrible joke.
And Rich, that almost
Look at that. Look at that.
easy out there today.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back.
Justin
and
Thomas
just soak it all
down.
in and
Oh, I
enjoy.
handled the heat, bro.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke LV, and the entire crew.
Another
I'm
one
Andrew
bites the
Catalan saying
dust.
So long, and thanks for watching 2K
20
Sports.
events under my belt. Yeah, that was. Well, I tried. Plus 100 points plus 8. I beat this dude by 92 friggin' points. 92. It makes for it. Yeah. Didn't need any backing on that raised. It was rhetorical. Oh, nice. My Norton subscription is expired. Even though I haven't had one in 15 years. Nice try, scammer. Not fooling me. I noticed Yahoo email, which is kind of an ancient email, they are now verifying accounts. So, like, if you get an account email from, like it says your Apple account is overdue or whatever, it'll say, yes, this is the Apple account. So it's like actually doing some work for the users, trying to help people stay out of trouble and not get swindled. Like once a month, I get an email from the golf course about a bill for the website or the domain name or, some sort of package. And they'll say, is this legit? And then you go and you read it. And it literally says in the email, this is a paid sponsorship, blah, blah, blah. This is not official, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, it's not. But nobody takes the time to read that stuff anymore. Well, I do, because they forward it to me and go, hey, will you tell me if this is good or not? Yes. I've certainly saved a few scams, though, because they definitely were not sure. Let's see here. Hats off to your victory, buddy says. This is not the right message for that, but decline. Yeah, your phone is vulnerable to threats. 5 days only. Buy Norton. No, I don't want. And my phone is vulnerable to threats? How's my? I thought phones had like Samsungs have like the knock security or whatever it's called. Their internal, security stuff. And iPhones are like supposed to be impenetrable. So I don't know. I mean, there must be some other phones out there, I guess, that have problems. Justin Thomas. Of course I won. Still surprised I won. 70. Why is it barely moving? I was maxed out until I accidentally tapped one minus 70. I've gone up like 300 since I minus 70. The math is not checking out here. Ooh. Titleist Woods. Titleist Wood. Makes me look bad. All right, so I think the next tournament, the U.S. Open, is one of the trophy-related tournaments. Man, I didn't get hardly any VC for that. Like, I got like 1,400 for the first couple of matches, and now I've got like 200 for the next couple. I'm kicking some buttocks too. Hello, Dad.
It's time to
Oh, it's a different
prepare for
voice.
the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports
Four
and
holes.
the PGA Tour. from Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, North Carolina.
NC,
We've got
baby.
opening round coverage of the PGA Championship.
Wow.
Andrew Catalan here, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. And we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy.
Is there a driving range on this game? You know, that's one thing I haven't noticed. Other than the skill practice stuff, this is terrible.
Hollow. What sorts of challenges will the players face this week?
Well, the good news is they will face a golf course that is probably the best conditioned golf course that they play in the PGA Championship historically. It is immaculate. There's hardly a blade of grass out of place. However, there's a lot of grass out there, you know, over 7,500 yards long. Let's not even talk about the Green Mile holes 16, 17, and 18.
Whoever put this pin where it's at should be fired.
Whole stretch on the PGA Tour. This thing is just a beast. There's a reason why this is one of the most difficult courses on the PGA Tour.
At 8 under par. I just love watching those pitch shots around the green. Well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
That's a bogey on the scorecard and will give the rest of the field a little bit of hope.
As you find your way to the 16th hole at Quail Hollow Club, you're reminded that you're entering the Green Mile.
Again, only the long players can carry the bunker down the right-hand side. Hit it out to the left, avoid that bunker, and give yourself the best opportunity to find the green in two.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Lovely effort that. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This for a birdie.
Oh.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This looks like it's going to break to the left.
This course is kicking my arse already.
Such a great approach shot.
Rich, take
This is the first time the AI has been better than me.
17th.
Downhill par 3, water front, left behind, bail out to the right-hand side, and take your chances getting it up and down.
That's an amazing approach shot, and now a birdie chance here at the 17th.
All right. Keep it together, 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 keep it together. My final hole for today.
Hole is a par 4.
Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful setting. However, water down the left, bunkers on the right. Find the fairway, second shot, plays straight back up the hill. But once again, water left, bunkers on the right-hand side. What a hole.
Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain. This
I'll
is
take it.
pitching wedge on the way. 5 feet remain. And a birdie to finish on 18.
Can't believe I got another bogey. That's only like my 4th bogey like of all time. Like, well, yeah, ever. Never had a bogey in real life. Had a double bogey, triple bogey, quadruple bogey,
Flawless so far. I cannot wait
octa bogey.
to see what the player produces tomorrow.
I think I'm still using the wrong clubs, to be honest with you. I just now realized I don't think I've switched to the Callaway clubs. Although I got a Titleist driver. I should. All right, let's go. My player. Golf bag. Season Evo limit reach. One of your club sets has achieved the Season Evo limit. Okay. Cool story. Golf bag 2. Show list. No. So apparently I don't have any other clubs, although I know I've won. Upgrade. This is not it either. I don't want that. L3. Go to the superstore. Golf bag. Clubs. Here we go. Not even gonna say it. Not even gonna say it. All right, let's try that one more time, and if it fails on me again, then I will just keep these clubs for now. Because I connect to the server all the time, it shouldn't have interfered with my progress at all, but yeah, they did say you do not need new clubs. I wasn't trying to listen, though. Clubs. What the hell? All right, I guess I'm stuck with the 2K clubs. They're like, nah, bro, this is brand specific-ish right here. You are not changing them clubs today. Not a fan. Not a fan. Has anybody watched the new season of White Lotus? Has anybody ever seen White Lotus? Season 1 was really good. Really good. Season 2 was watchable, entertaining. I had way too high expectations after season 1. So season 3, the bar is pretty low. We haven't watched any of them, though. So you already know I'm not going in. And if it crashes again, then that'll be the stream today. Like if it just crashes when I load in right now. Because that might mean that something's wrong with the servers or something. Or Nom's a hacker, one of the two. The Nambat. You know, we haven't seen Boo in a minute. He moved out to Prince Edward Island for about a 2.5 month stint of work. And he'll be coming back to Ontario in the next week or 3. Hopefully when he gets back, he'll have plenty of work to do there, too. He has a job that requires him to travel for his stuff, so he's constantly on the go. But he had quite a lull for a while there where he was able to join us for Killer Clowns and some other stuff, too, Apex and... even a little bit of Riders Republic.
Let's see what he can produce.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
From the get-go, this is a big...
See, Nom? Can't make them all.
A par putt coming up. Moving along.
I just saw that last night. Final season of Stranger Things on Netflix.
On the leaderboard.
Not the final season. Final season doesn't come out for another, I don't know, 6 months, 5. It's like October, I think, is when they're planning to release. There are 4 seasons right now, I think. I think there's 4 seasons currently, but they're expecting to have the final one will be out soon. They've wrapped it. They're done shooting it and all that. Boy, this is tricky.
Look out left.
5 feet remains.
He's got a great job.
That was almost a par 5 in 2.
He makes the putt and extends his lead.
That was a dope shot. What a risky play. And I pulled that off.
Now on the 8th hole, the par 4.
A very simple, short par 4. Players should be feasting when they arrive at the tee. Longer hitters can find the green. The others hit your tee shot up there short, and it's just
hit the green.
A putt.
That's a pretty.
His second shot here.
So it is uphill. Sit. Yes.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
The tee shot at number 9.
A long par 4 dog legs from right to left. If you missed the
Yeah,
bunker,
wife
the
and I do
right-hand
plan on
side, you got a
rewatching like the
great
whole
view of the
show
green
of
for your
Stranger
seconds.
Things, you know,
This green is
probably a
fairly
month or
flat
so
with
before
bunkers
it
front
comes
and
out.
to the right. It's
I don't
a
know,
strong
have they
par 4
released
indeed.
I think it's October. It's funny, I didn't even finish typing it and it put out Stranger Things. Says we'll premiere in 20. I don't think there's an actual date. But I've read somewhere they're expecting it to be in October-ish. Everything just says 2025. This is an approach shot, so this should roll quite a bit.
All right, we can work with that. Trying to get to 15 under par. Henny is right there.
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
How did that not go?
How did
in?
that not change any of its line? Like, it literally went the same exact line that the preview did, even though I bumped it pretty hard and then soft, too. Soft.
Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place.
Got another eagle on the back. My AI did. All right, all right, all right. I'll take it.
And the second round comes to an end, and they are in first place.
It's been absolutely
Final season
flawless
not out
so
yet.
far. I cannot wait to see what
They don't have a release date for the final one yet. I've read that they're expecting it October-ish. But the final one is not out. Survive the PGA test. What did I just do? Is that the end of the tournament? Did I really beat it already? I was going to say, I thought I had a couple more days left. Up to 307. Come on, give me some VC already. Keep waiting for Nam to be like, you rang? The other day he did that in the Discord. I don't think anybody got the joke because most people don't know. Back in SOCOM, his name was Lil VC. That was his SOCOM name. And so when I was talking about getting in a voice chat and I abbreviated it to VC, he was jumped in and said, you rang? Ha ha ha.
This shot is about 170 yards. I like that one. About 7 feet remain.
Yeah, laugh. Don't support the madness. Do not support the madness, Ray.
Opening hole birdie.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
I almost
That's
didn't
a tough one to swallow.
pass the ladies' tees.
Henny, what can you tell us?
So that was obviously a botch.
This is nasty. Just no.
Just no, she
This shot
says.
from about 190 yards.
That's how I play golf for real.
This has a chance to go in. Let's see if the player can make this putt for par.
Same part. Botched it off the
After that
tee.
hole, our featured player
Because I
is in
realized
first
halfway
place.
through my backswing, I realized I had a 3-wood, not a driver. What is SOCOM? Here, hold on a hot second, and I'll show you. I'll send it to your Discord,
Okay, we've got about a 150
but
yard
you
shot here.
watch it whenever, because I know you have to jump between back and forth or whatever. Let's see here. Where is? Here we go. That is so calm. It's a old PlayStation 2 game. I have a lot of time and
Oh, flirted with a hole out. What a shot right there. This putt for a birdie.
I had a lot of time playing that game. That game ultimately led me to Happy Thumbs Gaming. That's the short version, but we competed in tournaments. I was a leader of a clan that had 35 to 40 members in it. We had like serious practices, serious hierarchy of like management and administration, and that's actually how Nam and I met. That's how Bobby and I met. Oh, Flight 180. Or NWO, I guess he used to go by Flight.
Going with 8-iron here.
2-3 par threes, like literally within 3 feet of hole in one, and I'm not even paying attention. Yeah, a lot of my friends I met through SOCOM back in the day. Our clan was 503, and it was mostly compiled of people from the 503 area code here in Oregon. That's also where I met BHU. Lots of my friends have come from SOCOM.
Second shot here on the 5th.
It's rolling uphill and hard to the left.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
It just dives at the end. Holy cow.
I've got it going right to left here.
Okay, after that
I think that's it for today, yeah?
22 under for the event.
Yep. Yeah, we had like a website when websites were not common, especially for gaming groups, organizations. I ended up working for a tournament community after competing in it for a couple of years. Due to my graphic design capabilities, I was able to provide a bunch of stuff. I actually created maps and admin tournaments and came up with storylines with a group of a couple of other dudes, me and Bandit, Patrick, who's Commander Claymore Fury. You guys don't hear about him much anymore, but he's like my brother from another mother. He's the radio host, VJ, that lives back east, and yeah, great dude. Absolutely love him. Unfortunately, we live across the country from each other, so we don't get to hang out very often, but he worked in a studio. He got me into Media Day, and I got to go check out a SOCOM-like game that was being made by his studio, and yeah, I mean, just a lot of history with SOCOM. And the game's been dead for like 15, 20 years now, too. So came out in 2002, had a couple of sequels, and then Sony basically threw it in the trash can. One of these days, I'd like to play SOCOM 4 campaign and just rip through that just for fun. It's been so long since I played it, and like, my worry is everyone's going to be like, SOCOM's your favorite game. I thought you were good at this. You should be playing this on ultra hard and, you know, stuff like that. But
we've seen leads like this go by the wayside pretty quickly in times gone by.
If SOCOM 4 servers were still online, I'd be able to play 5-player co-op. The campaign was 5 players. That did not look like it was breaking that way at all.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
Don't be fooled. It starts straight, but there's definite movement to the right at the end.
Wow, cannot believe that did not drop in for birdie. Our featured player still sits atop.
Yeah, I made like highlight videos and all sorts of stuff too. Like I said, years and years and years and years and years of that game. My son was born during a clan battle, and my wife still gives me crap to this day because she came in and was like, "Brian, I gotta go. It's time." And I was like, "Are you serious? Right now? We're like already down a man right now. I can't leave right now." And I got up and I went.
be.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
He makes that tap in for birdie.
Birdie,
And after that hole, still in front
birdie.
on the leaderboard. Time for the tee shot at 12.
Narrow driving area down the hill. Second shot goes uphill ever so slightly to a green that runs from left to right. Oh, looking good, will it?
Okay, back-to-back birdies. I'm starting to feel a little something here.
Gotta like it.
All
2 in a
right.
row.
On the tee of a par
This
three.
is like an impossible
Long
pin
downhill
placement.
Par 3 with a green that is historically rock hard.
Going with the 7. Oh, that is
Man, I am so due for a friggin' hole in one. I mean,
Mark it down.
5-footer under how many times now? Just today alone. Just today alone.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
That is correct, Rays. That is correct. Ooh.
The power play. You got to love it.
Oh, how about
This is
that
for
shot?
Eagle.
Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Oh, I missed it for Eagle.
Mark
It's
it
all
down.
right.
That's 6 birdies today. And this is quality play. Still on top of the leaderboard. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Gonna bounce heavy.
Seems to have chosen the 3.
Oh.
This has been a ball strike.
Hey, hey, hey. All right, we're doing the same celebration.
Absolutely
Celebration.
Stellar, Luke. The greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
That's a great putt to make, especially for an eagle.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
And that's, oh,
Let's
there's
check
one
out
more.
The
All
16th.
right.
It's a par 4.
And carrying that bunker down the right-hand side is nearly impossible. Lay it out to the left. Second shot plays down the hill. And as you can see, water, water.
365, a yard for every day of the year. 9 iron's gonna roll, and it's rolling heavy too. Ooh, that's spanked.
Wow, our leader's got it going today.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
13 feet to the cup. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Looks like this will move to
I
the
see a made
left-hand
putt.
side as it goes up the hill.
That's what I see.
Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
What a hole indeed. If you find the green, you've made a mistake because you pulled your tee shot.
Get in the hole.
5 iron on the way.
Bad bounce.
Really like that play. Now
You're out, Chacho? Sleep
16 feet to
well,
the cup.
broski.
This for back-to-back birdies.
The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Man, I feel
Okay,
like I already
we've reached the
played
final hole
4
of the
holes. Maybe it
event.
gave me more.
Let's see if he can get this done. That will definitely work. Second shot here at 18.
in the hole.
Talk about saving the best for last. What a shot here at 18, and now a birdie chance coming. And Rich are going to have company at the Champions Dinner at the PGA Championship.
And Andrew, I hope they change the menu up this year instead of the same steak every single year. Give me something
like
like
steak.
A nice, tender brisket.
Ooh, I like brisket better, though. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart
Your dad.
man. That just
No.
that chair,
Your dad.
let that chair do the
All
work
right,
for you,
PGA
baby.
champion.
Love it.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long.
So I wonder if I
and we'll
need
see
to,
you
like,
next time.
start a second. I wonder if you can even have a second player. I wonder if you can have more than one my player at a time. Because I have to win the championship, which I think I just won. So I think if I started over and played all through again, which I don't want to do, but that might give me that one trophy. There's a lot of grind for this game. I mean, they want you to get your bang for your buck, which I appreciate. But sometimes the trophies just add too much ridiculousness. And I don't know why. I don't know if they're like, let's make one of our trophies like a rare trophy that nobody will ever get. You know, I don't know if they have those discussions or if it's just kind of like very little thought goes into it. They're like, hey, let's just put 40 out there and see what happens for the multiplayer. You know, 40 isn't a lot of matches online, really, if you think about it for long term. All right, just going for the elephant. And it actually bumped it up quite a bit. Elephant. It's bumping it up more. It's getting closer. Closer. Keep it going. Yep. I didn't see it bumping at all. It only gave me 10, though, I guess. Brisket is awesome. Yeah, we have a place called Roger That Barbecue it's way out in West Salem, which is like a 15, 20-minute drive, which isn't too bad, but it's further than a lot of other places. We have another one, too, closer. We just have not tried it out yet. They actually have a big car meet every Thursday night, but I just don't know anybody who goes to it, so we haven't made it a priority to do anything about it. But it's literally like, I don't know, 5-6 miles away from my house, and it's a big parking lot. It's actually a food truck, but it's supposed to be really good barbecue. You're the best thing that's happened to this sport. Why, thank you, sir. No problem. Who's Mrs. Mitchell? My second grade teacher. Okay. Signed a golf ball. From Rudy's in Austin, huh? Sounds worthy. Texas, I hear, has got good barbecue. 8,000 followers for just, hey, thanks, bro. That was 10 years ago. Has it really been 10 years since you had brisket? I feel like that needs to go on the list of things to chomp down sooner than later. Brisket's delicious. So the one thing about brisket, it's kind of a crapshoot because depending on the cut of the meat and there could be a lot of fat. Costco actually has this stuff called burnt ends, and it's brisket that's already pre-cooked. There's like 3 ways you can heat it up. It's actually pretty delicious. We cook it up and we cut it into, basically shred it, and we throw it in with our mac and cheese that we get from Costco as well. The burnt ends goes really good with the Beecher's macaroni and cheese, which is like the world's best macaroni and cheese, or at least so the box says. -1. So I just lost 3 followers because people wanted my sponsorship and I didn't want to be sponsored. I don't get it. On the green, dual presence requested. Bro wants to battle me on the green. That's right, Colin. So I got 537 new ones to make up for those 3 that I lost. All right, so actually, let's look at the rivals real quick. How are we doing on rivals? Defeated, 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 defeated. Okay, so we only have 2 left. 2 left. We're queued up to play Colin right now. So that's actually good. Oops, no, I don't want to leave. I just want to go here instead. Skip. Skip. Yes, confirm. Skip. Yep, confirm. And Booyaka Shao. So I'm hoping to get 2 more tourneys in today. I didn't look at the week. I got to be at like week 20, 21 by now, huh? In a perfect world, it'll give me a 4-round or 4-hole play for this next tournament. We'll find out in about 2 seconds here.
In association with the PGA Tour, a thrill to present the
4 or 5 would be good. 4 works. 4 is just going to go faster as far as time.
Hello and welcome. It's great to have you company here on 2K Sports.
Oof.
I'm Luke Elving, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth. And out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Oh, this is a super week on the calendar. Always
rolling, rolling, rolling.
I'm thrilled you could be with us as well.
Not so hopeful in Illinois. Yeah, I don't know. There's got to be some good barbecue there somewhere.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Putting for the
Yeah, I'll be giving lots of lessons on that today.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done.
Did I have a bogey? Did I have a bogey? Did my AI give me a bogus?
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, that is bombed.
Sweet.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And he will move to 4 under.
Yeah, there's got to be some good barbecue somewhere there. There's always barbecue. Just follow the smoke trails. No, I mean, you could probably Google best barbecue in, you know, whatever city you're in, and there'll probably be some options, and then start reading reviews or whatever. Ooh. Ooh. I don't like this at all. Hitting the tree.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
This is for the eagle.
To get it home in 2 there.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Ooh, I'd say 31 feet here.
Ooh. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Could have had an eagle.
And he moves to 5
Yeah, and there was a bogey on the scorecard right before me. So my AI got a bogey. What the actual crap?
Good shot there, Beamer.
Not quite inside 5 feet, but...
Just 5 feet away from the hole.
Oh, 5 feet. So there's another one to add to my list of almost hole-in-ones.
And that takes him to 6 under.
That's it for today.
Is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings.
Invoking the stroke. Well, as long as my AI doesn't do it, I should be fine.
Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Almost to level 20 on that season pass. I don't know what the crap that really is. I don't really care. But it's not trophy related, and there's nothing fancy. I mean, maybe there's VC that I could get, some like virtual credits that I can spend on my character. That might be worth it, but I'm not going to focus on any of that. I'll be glad when my back stops being up. You know what? All right, I'd love to change clubs, but we all know what happened the last time. 2 times I tried to change clubs.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour.
Bet you if I Googled trying to change clubs and it won't let me. Holes to play 6. So dynamic does change. It's not 4 every time per.
Welcome back. We're delighted you've joined us. Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead. They're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
Well, our leader is playing some outstanding golf here now, 8 ahead of the rest of the field. And tee shot looks pretty good. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
It's got a chance.
That was a beauty.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
7 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Yeah, boy.
As we head into the back 9, Rich, what are your thoughts on this player?
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these 2 players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
That's got a chance too.
Chosen the pitching range here.
His playing partner, Colin Morikawa, was watching that shot closely. What a fantastic approach shot.
Putting for birdie here. Oh, what a round
All right.
this is. 7 birdies today.
Feeling good in the neighborhood. Move it along, people.
Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible. This hole is a par 3.
All right. Another chance at a hole in 1.
Oh, that one's absolutely stiff.
Peoria, huh?
Well, this will be a big putt to make.
You guys remember that Family Guy episode when Peter created his own country, Petopia?
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead.
This hole is wild.
12th hole.
Just rolls and rolls and rolls and rolls and 388. Are you kidding me?
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
A birdie putt awaits. And nicely holed.
Richard Pryor
Leading by
town.
potentially
Is that where he
insurmountable
was
11
from,
strokes
or?
after that one. Not sure why I said potentially.
Used to love Richard Pryor movies. I don't know much
This
about
hole
his
is so important at this critical time. Go for it.
whereabouts.
Lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Oh, I trust it a lot.
Let's see, will it hold the fairway?
I swear I was like right in the same spot last time. Tried to give it less, but
It's about 16 feet.
This for a birdie run.
That's disappointing. And that should secure the par on this one.
I feel like that should have moved differently than the line showed, but maybe not. All right, well, another one bites the dust.
Yeah, that's another really impressive performance, building upon the advantage, and it looks like taking a big lead going into the final 2 days.
What an amazing performance. Everything that this player's done has been absolutely spot on. flawless, if you like. Massive lead through 2 rounds, but lots of golf yet to be played.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke.
I'm Luke. Bye, Luke. Might get to see baby Luke tomorrow. I don't know if Jillian ever lined that up or not. Keep hoping to hear from the shop to let me know. But I have not heard from them. It's driving me nuts because, like, it's actually taken long enough that now the next step that I was gonna do is actually I can afford it. So now I'll be able to do both in one go, which it wouldn't have mattered anyways. It would have been the same cost, no change in cost. But essentially, I need to have a part put in before I can put a what they call a tune on it. And then I've been trying to get the part put in for a minute now. And after tomorrow, I'll be able to do the tune and the part financially. So that'll be sweet. And that's going to bump me up like 115 horsepower, which will make me faster than Nom. Oh, God, it's going to feel so good. That was a crazy shot.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, absolutely flushed. Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Nailed it.
At -18 for the tournament. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. And he's down there.
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Ooh. Oh, had a little more back spinny on it than I was hoping for.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Oh, pretty straight at the start of this one, and then it'll move to the left at the end.
Boned.
He sits in first position. We've reached the beginning of the back 9, the 10th.
That's a beaut.
Wonderfully played. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
And he's safely on the green. He has about 14 feet to the hole.
Birdie. Ooh. Missed a couple of these birdie putts today.
Holding steady in
Hey, what a phantom!
On the tee of the par 3 11th.
You've missed some terribly awesome shots today. Like, I've had some zingers. I'm hoping to get a hole-in-one right here. Maybe you're my good luck charm.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful.
Yeah, close.
Now, that looked pretty good.
I've had so many that were inside 5 feet. Like, one of them was literally touching the cup but didn't fall in. One actually hit the pin and stopped about 3 inches away. I've had some real close ones today, but I still have yet to get a hole-in-one.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
All right, another one done. So the goal is to finish this tournament and get one more done before the end of stream.
This player is absolutely dominating the field.
Absolutely dominating.
From my point of view, and I gotta say, I hope it continues for one more day.
Oh, it'll continue for one more day.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Let's talk about barbecue. Y'all are making me want to go and find some barbecue of my own. Yeah, you always got to try the different stuff too. Like brisket's bomb, but you know what's really good too? Pulled pork. You get a pork. Oh, ugh. Julian usually gets brisket. I usually get pork. Reese fluctuates between the two. Every once in a while, he'll get chicken as well. They have some pretty good barbecue chicken as well. All right, 6 holes.
Thanks for joining us once again. All right, Rich, big day for our featured player who leads the field as we begin this final round. And it feels like Rory might be primed for something special, though. So our featured player's going to be on song.
Yes, he's got the lead and needs to keep things steady heading into this final round. Should be a great day of golf ahead of us, Luke.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It looks like this one will move left to right.
Favorite pork is ham. Yeah, ham is delicious.
Birdie's moving the right direction.
Especially accompanied on pizza with some pineapple.
Par 5 next.
Right? Am I right, Kirsten? Am I right? Them seem like the kind of words that she'd show up to fight over.
This is his second shot.
Oh, I pulled it. Didn't even make it there. Must have hit the tree.
Here, the green side rough.
Didn't say anything, didn't make any noise that it did, but...
Oh, just snuck over the edge there.
Bacon. Nothing burps like bacon. Oof. I missed it on the other side? What?
In she goes. Let's head to the next.
It's all right. All right. Hole in one.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
It's got a chance.
To have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Here we are at the 16th hole, a par 5. That's a big drive.
Almost 360.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
Oh! A tap in for Eagle. Let's go. That was a glorious shot.
Here we have a short par 4.
Glorious.
He's going to try and attack this hole. He could definitely extend the lead if he plays it right.
Hole in one on a par 4. What? What?
Here's a chance to get up and down from the green side bunker.
That doesn't make any sense. I hit it pure. Yeah, roll that ish back.
Onto the green, but still outside the range. Bit of work left to do. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This looks like it's going to go left.
And that's a way to fight back from a tough break.
Try to hit the guy in the tower.
Driving it in the bunker off the tee. That's a formidable
That
score
might
there.
take me to the stroke limit for the hole.
And it's a par 3 to finish.
This wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
This putt to win the event.
Can I get a bling?
And as the putt finds the bottom of the cup, that is a win to celebrate.
This player is
All I do is numb. Win, win, win.
That's sharing. Another win by this player.
Win. Defeat Colin Morin. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Didn't break a
Get out of here.
sweat on the way to
Get out of here.
victory lane. I gotta say.
Oh, I don't know if I got that photo or not.
So easy and
Transition
smooth. It was a
pretty
work
quick.
of art.
All right, so I only have Tiger Woods left on my list of rivals, and then I'll knock off that trophy.
Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company.
And we'll find out what week we're at. I want to say 22. This next one should be 23, right? I think we just finished 22. Smoked him. Talking about barbecue. Colin got roasted. Power. It'd be nice if I could mess with my clubs. Stupid game. Don't have time for crashes. All right, we've had a lot of time for crashes today. What's up, Troy? Let's do the interview. Move it on up. Plus 70. I don't know what I said before, but it ruined it. Oh, I was totally way up there. Ooh, need to defeat the tiger. Need to defeat the tiger. Okay, so I probably have some messages we should deal with. Last thing I want to do is come back and have like 75 messages, right? Decline. Sorry, Adida. -1 follower. What? Still haven't earned very much monies either to purchase my stuff. Ooh, Tiger is on the board. Tiger is on the board. Bump it up. You're too kind. That's right. That's right, I am. Ooh, I got a skirt. Nice. Wonder if I can wear it. Yes, I'll accept. We're playing on easy, so I ain't afraid, bruh. Tiger Woods. Sorry. You're gonna make me lose another follower for declining. I'm so sorry. That's the way the game punishes you. Oh, I didn't lose one. Psh, I ain't afraid to say no. I ain't afraid to say no. All right, we got one more, and then I am out of here. All right, so week 22. So I was 1 week ahead of myself. We will be in week 23 once I finish. Can I finish? All right, give me like a 5. I want 5 holes. Ooh, I like the bridge work.
In association with the PGA Tour is thrilled.
Oh, we're gonna go visit Boo and Tyler real quick. All right, 5. I got what I asked for.
From the RBC Canadian Open.
The RBC.
Thrilled to have your company this week. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action.
Missed the first fairway. Okay.
And Rich, before we get into all the action for this Canadian Open, just a few words on the wonderful St George's Country Club.
Boy, it's this is one of those places you love to come to. It's just one of those old school golf courses, you know, over 100 years old, designed by the famous Stanley Thompson.
It's as old as Brian D. I shouldn't say anything. He's not here to say. He's not here to joke around about being old.
You know, it wouldn't be so different than like a winged foot type golf course.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
It's just old school. And
figure it out. Figure it out.
There's not a lot of modern things about it, you know, and that's not saying anything bad about it. It's just it's so old school that you know you're going to find penalizing.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Small rock hard greens. You know that they're going to put a premium on pars. it's just one of those golf courses you can't wait to get to because you don't see them built like this anymore. It's such a treat to be at.
And he's now the solo leader in this.
Yeah, I'm like finishing holes while he's telling one story.
Requires a strong tee shot here at this par 3.
This hole can play anywhere from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss it right or left, though. Those bunkers are nasty.
A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
That does go in. Couldn't tell.
Oh, what a putt.
Yeah, no doubt. Wait a minute, you talking about me or the commentator? Don't answer that. Don't answer that.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Standing over his second shot.
Hitting the pin.
Great looking shot this. That's well played. Pin high. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Pretty straightforward. That thing dives like a submarine.
We'll take him now to 4 under the card. Reached the 8th hole, par 3 here at St. George's. What a great looking hole it is.
Wow, this is a really cool little par 3. The green
Watch
is
this
not
bounce
very
shot.
wide, but it funnels in from both sides. However, you just can't afford to miss it short left in that bunker. That is a huge no-no.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Look at this thing running.
You've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's staring down 23 feet here.
Oh, no way! No way! No way!
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely. Yes, sir.
Pretty impressive. I don't like to brag, but that was pretty impressive.
And our leaders managed to build a 5-shot buffer over
So that's it for me today, huh? Birdie, 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 birdie. 5 birdies. Birdie, 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 birdie.
Well, there you have it, Rich. At the end of the opening round, he finds himself in first place.
Not bad.
All right, one day down.
Lots of golf left to play. However, it
Looks
does
like I'll
give
have
you
enough
a
time
little
to sort
boost of
through
confidence
my
going forward,
messages
knowing that
after
right
as well.
now, you're at top of your.
I won't get any messages till after, but I wish it would just start on the spot that's next versus having to make me move it, so I could just spam the cross button. Cross button. So yeah, clearly Kirsten wasn't here because I was talking about pineapple on pizza and she didn't chime in.
Proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
That's always a dead giveaway. If you talk about pineapple on pizza and she doesn't respond,
Luke Elvey and Rich
something ain't
William,
right.
As always, with you. Rich, do you fancy this player's chances?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Absolute ripper.
12 under par with this putt. This one started out on a good line.
I like how fast you can play without affecting the quality of the game. Like, first of all, like, I'm not speeding it up and missing putts or whatever. Like, I'm able to strike, see everything, do everything, and then fast forward. Like, I'm really impressed with how well this game's put together. It's gonna spin a little bit, yeah.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
What a shame.
Oh, I didn't miss it. It just
There's
missed
a lot
me.
of greens today, just not on this occasion.
But I was gonna say, you better not roll back.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's so subtle, but it is going to go right.
Come on!
Well,
Is
that's
that a bogey?
providing some hope to the rest of the field
Bogey.
as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
Bogus.
The 8th hole is a par 3.
Pin's in a different place today.
Looks to be going with the 6th.
Sure.
That's a little wayward.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Set. I'm gonna bogey again, bruh. Just pick it up and throw it. Just pick it up and throw it.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud
Another
of.
bogey.
Well, a
Double
disappointing
bogey.
for
Double
our
bogey.
leader there,
I've-
but that's provided some wonderful
Yeesh.
opportunities for the chase pack. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage.
Yeah, I could bogey
A
every
chance here
hole
to
and still
erase the
win at
double
this
on the
point.
last and focus on hitting a great tee shot.
All right, maybe not. I'm not that far
Should find
ahead.
the cut stuff.
I like how I was like, I like how fast I can go because that doesn't compromise the quality of the game. And then I bogey and then double bogey.
Going with the hybrid. Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
It came off the same, even though I redirected. Chacho would say it's rigged.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And now he'll move to...
So that was a birdie, even though I missed a putt. Okay, so that could have been an eagle. That's it for today, I think, as far as
what a performance, Ridge. Absolutely dominating performance.
It's been absolutely flawless so
flawless.
far. I
Bogey,
cannot
double
wait to see
bogey,
the
not
players
flawless,
this
bro.
tomorrow.
I'm still 13
Well,
strokes
that
ahead,
just
though.
about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye. See, that time it did spawn me on the event. I don't know. Maybe I just need to tell it nicely. Could you please spawn me on that? That'd be great. Thanks.
PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's moving day here
All
at
right.
the RBC
I got
Canadian
roughly
Open.
10 holes of
Let's
golf
get to the
left.
action.
5
You'll
here
be
and
alongside
5
my good mate, Rich
on the
Beam.
next day of the
It's always
tournament.
great
Ooh,
to
that
have
was a
you
good
with us.
shot.
Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
This player just needs to keep going out and just staying as relaxed as they have been, and don't take unnecessary
That's actually going to jump
chances.
pretty hard.
Just keep it simple. Find some fairways, find some greens.
Can you
hold
let me
it,
move here, game? Or are
see
you
where it
too
likes to
busy
go.
on trying to glitch? I don't know. I think my PlayStation's choking on this game today.
Good shot there.
I was hoping I'd roll back a little bit.
This putt is of 9 feet.
A great birdie chance here.
If I don't hit it, it's gone.
That's signaling your intent. Go and get amongst it early.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
Breathe. Breathe. That was a weird bounce.
Nicely done.
Very weird
Kenny,
bounce.
what's he looking at here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. Oh, stop it. What a shot. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Nailed it.
Making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
That is sending the
No
rest of the field a
hazards.
message
Love
right
it.
there.
All right.
The 6th is a par
Hole
3.
in 1.
This hole can play anywhere from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss it right or left, though. Those bunkers are nasty.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par.
Oh, I've scuffed it.
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. And that's going to come up short.
Again, it tells me it's going to make it to there. I give it a little further distance on the meter, and I go above the meter, giving it even more distance, and it's still short.
We've arrived at a par
It's like,
4.
why even let me make adjustments if you're not going to actually accept the adjustments? Game hates me.
Oh, well done.
I mean, I am kicking
Playing
some arse.
from 110 yards out.
That was a weird.
Yeah, well played.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Just a couple.
Probably a
of
reason why Buddy's in
going on.
commentary
Here's the tee
instead
shot
of being
at the
on the
end.
course with me.
Well, on the tee now, coming off for par. Chance to pipe one up the middle.
Hole in one.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Watch it roll in.
That was wonderfully done. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
It'd be a good one to make. Jesus.
A bit too much pace on that one. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader.
Another
starts
bogey.
Our current leader is enjoying.
I've had more
10
bogeys
shot lead.
on this course than I've had in my entire rest of my PGA career.
Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I've been in absolute awe of this player's performance. Has built a huge advantage.
Just got to
over the
win.
final
It's all that
round.
matters.
It
By
is a
one stroke or a
satisfying
mile.
position to be
Winning
on
is
top of
winning.
the leaderboard through 3 rounds.
15 rounds going into the last one.
Well, another great day.
Yeah, I'm up to 700
2K
VC, so
Sports.
I'm actually getting back up to the tippy top. Might be able to make a purchase or two. See there, it put me way over on training again. I don't know why it does that.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It all comes
Four
down to this.
holes. What up,
Our
Terry?
final round coverage of the RBC Canadian
Final
Open
4 holes
is
of the
about to
day.
begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Peters.
Oh.
It's delightful to have you join us.
Just
Well, Rich, we're in the
ripped.
final round here, and our players in contention. What's the focus today?
Even with this massive lead, there is no lead large enough. I have to say, it's a very
It's in the hole.
uncomfortable situation because there's only one place to go, and that's down. So this player has got to be aware of that. Go out and try and play as rock solid the first 3 or 4 holes as humanly possible to continue that lead.
Nailed it.
And he's holding steady in first place after that one. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
No! Stop!
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
This green gets me every friggin' time. The placement of this pin is like god awful.
Lovely touch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if
Well
you
played.
roll back,
Putting for bogey. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole. That one's heading down Broadway. Well, you can see why he's
my
leading.
pussy's on
That was a shot of high
Broadway.
caliber. That was a thing of beauty. You got all of that one.
Straight at it.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
That's a lot of putts.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck.
This is it. It's for all the marbles. All the marbles.
Outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
That drive, he hit it so far, there's no divots in the fairway where he hit it.
Wouldn't that be a great way to finish?
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Well, all that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. If it's up, it could be in.
It's all right.
It's a tad frustrating, especially.
It's all right.
This proud
It's all right.
tournament
It's all
has
right.
Another winner to add to its list of champions. You are looking at the RBC Canadian Open winner for this year.
Well, guys, we made it to week 23.
St. George's Golf.
Hey, the duelist. What did I get? Right. Oh, I beat Tiger. Tiger down. Tiger down.
A comprehensive performance.
Fun stuff. Definitely fun stuff. I'm going to go through the menus and then keep in mind we'll be back tomorrow with some firefighting simulator, The Squad, where Bobby, Kirsten, and Gerg will all be joining me. I will likely have to leave anywhere between 15 and 30 minutes early. It will be dependent on Google's estimation to my appointment. We tried to make it, we gave it an hour and 15 minutes after stream, but you know, I can't just I don't just get up and get in the car and go. I got to change and do some other things. So probably grab a little snacky poo, and wife will have most of it probably ready and streamlined for us to get the crap out of here. But ultimately, just in case, I mean, if there's a traffic or whatever that's going to take an hour, I'm going to need probably at least that. Plus, we have the rule, if you're not 10 minutes early, you're late. So we like to try and be early versus late. And it's a pretty important deal tomorrow. So, actually, why don't I'll do this off? I'll do this off stream. You guys don't have to watch this. Oh, I'm gonna do the interview anyways. Okay. Elephant. 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 Almost back to the tippy top. All right, guys. Hey, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for today. PGA Tour. My career has been an absolute blast. I've taken down all the rivals. Nothing can stop me now. It's just me against myself, basically. So we got a little bit of that elephant stuff to get up. We got 33.1 million followers right now. It says popularity, the GOAT. So I'm assuming that I'm getting closer to that GOAT trophy. But all of that being said, it was an absolute blast hanging out with you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, then, you know, maybe try again tomorrow. If you did, click that like button and make sure that everybody knows where you spent the last couple hours. But hey, that's going to do it for me. Head on over to any of our social medias. If you haven't done already, please check out HappyThumbsGaming.com. We also got social and merchandise and all sorts of stuff. So check it out. That's going to do it for me, guys. As always, until next time.